Before this video begins, we would like to bring attention to the charitable organization Child's Play. Child's Play seeks to improve the lives of children in pediatric hospitals and other child welfare facilities throughout the generosity of the gaming community and the power of play. This is through the means of toys and games they donate to each facility. If you have any toys or games that you plan to throw out, feel free to donate them here instead. Please visit childsplaycharity.org for more information. Thank you. Now dig on this.
God, we fucking suck.
It's spooky. It's spooky season.
Oh, fuck.
Hi.
The scariest mobster
The
known to man.
scariest mobster known to man. I'm the only one who dressed up for this occasion.
Voice crack.
No.
Jones.
Oh yeah, Liv dressed up as a man.
I dressed up as Liv and Liv dressed up as me.
No, I am modern day Malfoy.
Oh my god, he's hipster
No, you're
Malfoy.
millennial Marty McFly.
Millennial Marty
McFly.
McFly. That's who I am.
Okay, I am Tyler James.
I'm Matt Diedzek.
These are my guests. Mack.
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 My name's Mack.
Mack. And then we have,
Sorry, Mr. Mack.
I'm sorry, no
I got a parasite.
and then we have one of the Trinity here.
The Trinity.
That's what we call you, Justin.
The big
three.
three.
How come I
The
don't
big
have a
three.
role
Trinity?
You're
Yeah.
the voice of Slash Star Network. You're in the back. No one cares.
Yeah, I'm always the voice of God.
I'm like, I feel like I'm the pretty boy.
I'm always like that echoey voice you hear on the SSN podcast that you can't really understand, but it's like,
This is what he
oh,
looks
that
like.
guy's saying something.
Yeah, that's what you look like. So,
You're the
ladies,
voice with no face.
ladies and
And now he has a
gentlemen,
face.
Liberty Roundtree.
You're alright, I guess.
First time on the show. Glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, thank you for coming. We were gonna get Justin, but he dropped out.
Oh.
He dropped out of school. He's not coming back.
Makes me feel good about being chosen.
So welcome.
You are our rebound.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So as always for this podcast, we will be talking about a specific topic, and I am wearing a costume. And what is approaching, my friends?
Christmas?
Easter.
American Thanksgiving?
Correct. It's Halloween, you fuck.
Remembrance Day?
That's it.
That's it.
Not to get depressing.
That's what the costume's about.
Yeah.
Remembering our fallen gangsters.
So yes, and we're gonna be talking about Halloweenish things such as urban legends, horror movies, basically all things horror. I know. Spooky. Spooky.
All things Halloween.
So, I'm being hard as hell.
Tyler, is it close to midnight? Is there something evil lurking in the dark?
Is that a segue or is that a question?
Is it
I
time
don't understand.
for Halloween time for thrillers?
Ugh. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking I'm a bit thirsty. You guys thirsty?
Yeah, I think we should drink to
Yeah,
that
I think
one.
we should.
Yeah, I think we should.
Let's take a drink.
All right,
you go.
cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers,
people.
man.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
I was not in on this. What? The fuck?
It turns out we all had Sprites and we didn't even know it, so fuck it.
And no one asked me if I wanted a fucking Sprite? The scariest thing about this episode is how lonely I am.
If you tune back by next week, Max will be hosting the show because Tyler and I are going to be killed off.
No, you're basically.
Straight up murdered.
We'll rename the show and everything.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He calls
I'm not
it Tropic Thunder, like not even, he takes the time.
Yeah.
I'm not mad or anything.
I mean, that looks kind of dope.
Yeah.
We actually start going to school like this. Dig on this.
So, what was I gonna say?
I don't know, what were you going to say?
So, are you guys planning on doing anything for Halloween at all?
Yeah. Hey, like that.
It is a very good hat. It's a nice hat.
I don't know about you guys personally, but I plan on getting hammered this
Yeah.
Halloween.
That's okay.
I still don't know my costume yet.
Isn't Halloween like on a weekday?
Well, I meant like
Wednesday
the
it
weekend
is.
The weekend
before
of?
and
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
the whole shebang.
Yeah.
The whole week.
Yeah.
Sloshed.
I don't know what I'm gonna be yet though. Which I wanted to be Obi-Wan, like Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan.
Oh, from episode 3? Or
Yeah, I'll go episode 3. Episode 3.
I think that's the one that.
He looks the best in
That's
episode 3.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that
he has the long-
you already have the hair to pull off.
I
Just
just-
right.
Just dyed again.
You just need to
I'd have to
get the
a
beard.
fake beard. Yeah, dye it like a blonder brown.
You can do what Abed did in Communities, have like a paper
Oh, yeah.
beard.
The felt one.
Yeah, the felt one.
But I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be doing.
You jump off the desk. Know that.
Why don't you want to do Obi-Wan?
I don't want to do Obi-Wan because I'm gonna be that weird kid at like a party where everyone's being drunk and I'm gonna be quoting the prequels.
But
And no one's gonna
you'll be
wanna-
late for the party.
Yeah,
No,
but
so-
no one's
No one's gonna understand.
No
No
one's
one-
gonna have fun.
Girl, you creep a girl out.
But here's the thing, I find the one girl that I jump behind and say hello there, and she turns around and says General Kenobi, and
Then you're all set for the night. You're all set for the night
True
there.
love right there,
Yeah.
love at first sight.
Oh.
Other than that, though, I'm gonna party. I have no idea what I'm doing with my costume yet. I went as Marty McFly last year, and nobody recognized it. And it really,
Seriously?
Yeah, it really.
That
pissed
is
me off.
sad.
You need the hoverboard. That's what you're missing.
I don't.
I don't think it was.
You had the
It
goddamn
I've seen-
hat.
it was your Facebook profile.
Yeah, I
for a
saw it.
while,
You had the
right?
goddamn hat and
It
everything.
was a really good.
You did a good job on that one, and
I agree.
it was the same year that I almost went as Marty McFly, and I was like, oh, thank goodness I didn't.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
you guys could've
If
made
you
that
had a
work.
Doc Brown, maybe someone.
We could have had a who's a
Maybe.
better Marty contest.
Should have had like ones from the past, ones from the future, sort of thing.
Oh, like I could be like old man Marty McFly, or I could be like Marty McFly
Sad
Jr. with like
Yes.
the hanging sleeve and like.
Hey guys.
But I'm thinking maybe I might try and do it in impromptu Baby Driver costume.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Because I mean everyone knows how much I love Baby Driver, so
That's a good movie.
kind of want to put it together. The only thing is like the jacket is really hard to find. I'd have to like
Yeah.
actually Amazon the jacket. But yeah, that's basically my Halloween.
So,
Well, for me and my roommates are dressing up as characters from that '70s show.
Yes.
Hey.
Is that a 70s show?
That '70s show. No,
That
Which one?
70s show?
that one. The one, the '70s show.
This joke has gone
Is
on
it
too
that
long.
70s show? Is it that one?
Is it the one you're thinking of?
Is it that 70s show?
Yeah, it's that one.
Is it? Go on.
Anyway, I'm gonna be
Who's
dressing
on
up.
first?
I'm gonna be dressing up as a Kelso, I think,
Perfect.
Yeah, I can see it.
You got it.
because I am obviously
You got the link.
the best looking
We did.
of my friend group.
I can't make.
Why'd you spit take
No,
almost?
I just can't make that judgment. It's just a very brave statement of you. I mean, I'd say I'm the best looking of my friend group. So I mean, see, jokes on you guys. I have no friends.
So me, myself, and I agree that I am the best looking.
I don't know if we should laugh or cry for that.
I'm friends with my brother.
Me and my cousins had sleepovers all the time.
Well, my mom makes them, but
Yeah, my mom paid him, so.
They've all.
Is anyone going as Redford?
Red Foreman? I don't know. Honestly, like I haven't thought much about it, and like everyone, like I seems like has forgotten it because like it was like 3 weeks ago. They were like, "Yeah, let's go. There's that '70s show."
Well, actually, you can. Who's playing Hyde?
My buddy, my roommate Brian, who has an afro,
Oh, that's
and he
perfect.
smokes a lot of weed anyway, so.
Oh, so alright.
Which
Which
is
is legal.
Hyde. I was about to say Hyde. You can get away with that now because I don't know if it's considered scary, but marijuana is now really.
The devil's lettuce.
It's scary.
But the
I say we
At
make a
least
horror
it isn't the
movie
devil's
called The
dandruff.
Devil's Lettuce,
It's about a bunch
and
of
it's
kids.
about like the guy like smokes too much weed and becomes possessed by the devil.
Oh, I was
And it's
gonna
like this
say-
very like Christian like.
Oh,
I was gonna say it's just about a bunch of kids who smoke weed and have a good time, but then there's like this crazy old lady who's trying to like ruin their lives.
These kids are smoking weed out my
Yeah.
yard.
It's like it's not your yard. This is an apartment building. Fucking chill
Get
out.
off my lawn! It's a parking lot.
Matt,
Sorry,
what are you
Mr.
doing?
Chen.
Matt, what are you doing?
Might be going to London Comic Con with some friends.
Ooh.
I've tried to run tickets for that through like the FSU. They're always like doing like giveaways on Instagram.
Yeah.
I've tried a couple times. Haven't.
Is what's his name going to be there?
Yeah, probably.
We talked. Spawn.
Oh yeah. Michael J. White.
No.
I know.
Jamie Foxx?
No.
Keith David. Yes.
Yes.
Keith David. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
the
showing up.
voice.
Yeah.
Is he going to be there?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I'd love.
Same as the cinematographer. for
I got
Back
a copy of Nice Guys. I want to get him to sign it.
That's
Good movie.
He's also going to be at the what is it, the Forest City Film Fest.
Yeah.
He has like a session. That's
Which
why
I was interested in, but I don't
I don't have money, so
Yeah.
I was thinking about volunteering for it. Is that volunteer opportunity that
Yeah.
came up?
Okay.
But
Hey,
I also have no time because I'm directing a documentary. I have to make an experimental film, and I have to write a narrative.
Big time director.
You have the same
I know.
thing.
Yeah, we all
Oh.
I have to help the documentary.
Well, I mean, it's like looking at it though. It's like no DOPs and audio do so much for the. It's like it's not
Yeah.
just a documentary
Mhm.
or just a director.
Oh, fuck! For my documentary, like one of my crew members like just dropped out of the course. Like
Yeah.
they do not go to Fanshawe anymore. And so it's just me and someone else.
And you know what that is? That's real spooky.
Yeah.
That scariest thing is
spooky.
how
You
fun
know,
I
like,
am.
we'll drink to you, Matt.
We'll drink.
Oh, yeah,
we'll drink.
yeah, let's all,
Drink.
yeah.
Hey.
Sponsored by Sprite.
Yeah, should we take the
I'm
light?
lonely.
It's too late now.
Although if you tonic Sprite, we will not be against
I
it.
think I am owed.
We'll give you an iced tea.
Oh, good.
Iced tea. Anyway,
And since someone's gonna ask, I'm not doing anything.
You're not doing anything.
What do you mean
No.
anything?
Well, I'm
You're
gonna
dressing
drink.
up right now.
Well, I'm gonna drink. That's about it. So
With people or just yourself?
probably I'm gonna watch the Halloween, and
You didn't answer my question.
well, so
Depends.
here's the thing. I don't know.
You don't know?
We haven't made. No one's made any plans.
Oh yeah, I have no idea what's going on either. I just,
No, yeah.
I think we're all along the lines of like, oh, Halloween's coming up. I'll figure it
somebody's
out.
gonna put.
I'll
Like,
figure it out
in a
October
group chat
30th.
somewhere.
I usually do. It's like a do it every Halloween. Justin will hate me for this, but me and my friend a while back, Halloween World War Z came out. So every Halloween we get together and we watch it. I don't care what anyone says about
I
that.
was saying, what do you think of World War Z?
I don't mind it.
You think it's alright?
Does Justin not like it?
Have you read the book?
No.
I
That's why he doesn't like because not the book.
Oh, I read.
Yeah, but did you read the book?
Unfortunately.
It was pretty good.
I read the book and I saw the movie and I liked them both for different reasons.
Like Justin, like I was on his last year you went on a podcast. I was, and we talked about like The Walking Dead. And we said I want the World War Z zombies to come in. And he's like, no, fucking hate that movie. I fucking hate everything it stands for.
Jesus.
So yeah.
Bold statement.
Well, that was a year ago. Maybe he's changed his mind.
Oh,
Maybe he's seen it.
Justin.
Justin.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Stubborn as a mule.
So, yeah, so that's usually my Halloween night. I usually drink Guinness, and
I usually chug back a bottle of Guinness while I'm watching World War Z. Maybe that's why you like it.
maybe.
That's actually like that sounds like a
Actually,
solid night, honestly.
Actually, every time I watch the movie, I am kind of hammered. So.
Don't watch it so.
So maybe it is always hazy every single
Well,
time.
like
you
that
watch it.
zombie that's on door.
I
Like
mean,
that's what like at the end.
You
it's, like,
do that
chopping.
too well.
honestly, I just
Yeah.
that's one of those movies that I kind of like clocked my brain out and just watched Brad Pitt and the zombies be cool,
Yeah.
and then I was just like, all right, I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind the movie.
The book was good too. I liked the book. It was like obviously the pacing and the zombies are a lot slower.
Yeah.
But like I mean, it's a novel, so writing in zombies are climbing over, but it's not going to be as good as.
No, I was actually seeing it. Yeah.
It's like, and then the zombies, they all
Yeah.
climb on top of each other and they get over the wall.
Yeah.
It always be like George R. R. Martin trying, or like Peter, trying to describe like the sounds they make. It's like, oh, they make the sound that goes num num num.
Yeah.
And just like, no, it doesn't sound as good as seeing it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So since we're talking about zombie horror movies, what's your favorite horror movie?
We stay like zombie,
Ooh,
zombie
horror.
movies, or just in general.
Okay. My favorite zombie movie isn't a horror movie. Favorite zombie movie is Shaun of the Dead because
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
love Edgar Wright. I wouldn't consider it a horror movie though. It's not scary. It's
Well,
not-
it's a horror
like
comedy. It's a horror
it's like
comedy.
yeah.
a commentary
Shaun
on
of the Dead, is that with
horror.
Simon?
Yep.
Simon
Pegg,
Pegg, Nick Frost.
Other than that though,
We call
if
Fred on
you've
Leaf.
ever seen this movie called what's it called? I think it's called Trick or Treat.
Oh, is it?
I've heard of
Yeah, I've
it.
heard of it.
It's it's about this. The main character is like this little sack boy. It's really
Little Big
really
Planet?
weird. It's all about the basically the rules
That's
of
my joke.
Halloween.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even hear you say that.
I said
Little Big Planet. That's what he looks like though.
Yeah.
So it's all about following the rules of Halloween, and this little sack boy kills people that don't follow the rules.
Oh shit.
And it's really weird, and it's like really the concepts are really cool, and it is like a commentary on
Yeah.
horror movies in a way. It's a really obscure, weird one that I really enjoyed watching because I thought it was a lot more than just just like a jump scary movie. Side note, I'm not gonna talk about it much, but one of my favorite horror movies is Truth or Dare, because that movie had me rolling. I was
Is the
That's
one with
true.
the faces?
Yes.
It's like the guy that like fucking steps on like the pool ball and like
it's just that
Yeah.
It's so funny. I was dying in the theater watching that. I loved it.
I felt like was that theater packed?
No, it wasn't. I saw it like a while after. It came
I wonder if
out.
like that's like everyone's reactions, and there's like one guy that's like, oh god.
No, it was
Who's, like, super
I was,
into it.
There's like a couple other people that kind of thought it was funny, but I found it like drop dead.
I don't know
hilarious.
how Blumhouse can produce such great movies like Get Out
It's because
and
of-
then such shit
They'll throw movies at anybody.
Like Truth or Dare.
Oh,
That's true.
Good
Like, you want
directors
to
and bad
get
directors.
you want to get your movie made? Go to Blumhouse. Fuck.
Yeah. Anywho, so favorite actual horror movie is Trick or Treat. Favorite weird horror movie would be Shaun of the Dead for horror comedy, and then favorite because it's terrible is Truth or Dare.
Has anyone seen Dawn? Is it Dawn of the Dead?
Dawn of the Dead, yeah.
The
Which
2000
one?
2000.
Like
So
Zack
that's the one with Zack
Snyder.
Snyder's? Zack Snyder's was the 2004 one,
Zack
wasn't it?
Snyder directed
Oh,
that.
Zack Snyder.
did.
Moving on.
And I know the original one was, I think, in the, like, what, 80s maybe?
No problem.
'Cause I know there's, oh no, I'm thinking
I don't know
Night
for
of the
sure, and
Dead.
I don't want to say a specific date to look like an idiot on YouTube.
Yeah.
What, the original one? Or like, do you mean like the real old school one?
Like
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, I know there's Night of the Living Dead, which is what
Yeah.
which is what Dawn of the Dead is based off
Is
of.
that Romero? Is that
Yep.
George?
Yeah, George Romero.
And then
Now it's 70s, I think.
There's a colorized version on YouTube.
I'm like pretty sure it was 80s when he did Dawn of the Dead. I'm pretty sure.
And then there was the one.
It's either early 80s or late 70s.
Yeah, so 2003 or 4 was when Zack Snyder did
Yes.
the remake of it.
Yeah.
Which I didn't
As a
watch
kid,
that.
I wrote a
I'm not
story based off of the end, you know that end credit scene of Dawn of the Dead where like it's like found footage almost like on the boat that they're taking to get off
I haven't
to like
seen
go
Dawn of the
sailing.
Dead.
Oh, all right. No one has seen it.
Well, what happened?
Well, anyway, basically they're all like this is not a big spoiler, but like basically like the people that survive are
You're
trying to
spoiling
get
a movie from like
I
2003.
know.
so
Are
no
trying
one
to get on a
cares.
boat. I know.
Just
Okay.
you know.
Just do
they're
it.
trying to get on a boat because if we're on the water, zombies can't get us.
Alright.
It makes sense.
Alright.
I forget exactly what happens, but I think like one of them dies or like there's zombies somewhere where they're going. Anyway, the story I wrote as a kid was like, well, what if the island that they were going to on that boat was Jurassic Park?
That is
Okay, that is sick. Zombie dinos, yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
And so there's like zombies, and
Yes.
zombie dinosaurs, and
Only way that could get
Dinosaurs.
better is if then the Transformers came in. And
Oh
the
god.
Transformer
Zombie dinos
dinosaurs
versus Transformers.
versus Transformer
Yes.
dinos.
mecha dinosaurs, and like
Oh my
Then that's the one with G.I. Joe. Holy
there's like mecha
shit.
dinosaurs versus zombie dinosaurs.
And then you got the Predator in there.
Oh, alright, everybody in there, okay.
And then the bigger predator comes in to fight
Yeah.
the other predator, and then Michael Myers is there stalking the
Yeah.
predator.
And then a ship crash lands and it's the fucking
It's-
xenomorph.
And then another ship crash lands, it's Venom.
Oh god.
And then Amanda Waller sends in the Suicide Squad.
Doing it. All with a big giant beam in the sky.
It's like the Planet of the Apes on there too.
Yeah.
Caesar just comes across the hill.
Ape not Joey.
This is our planet. I thought this was Jurassic Park. Not
There's
important.
zombies.
You got Rick Grimes just show up.
Walkers.
I'm cool for this
Coral.
shit. Coral.
Most ambitious crossover ever. With all these properties that just
that
don't
just
make
don't,
any sense.
yeah, at all. Like they're all owned by different people.
Yeah.
And then you got Godzilla at the end.
Godzilla. Everyone,
It
just
just
no
jumps
one,
in the ocean.
no one knows what the fuck's going on.
No.
Who's the villain? I don't know. They're all
And then
fighting.
you
I think Michael Bay could direct that. And then
Thanos
what?
comes in.
And everything gets cleaned
This
up.
needs to stop.
And then the zombies look at the predator and they're like, we need to team up.
Yeah.
They could all of a sudden like talk like, let's get them.
Yeah, the humans and the zombies like the pack be like, if we die, you get to eat our brains, but from now on, we're teammates. We're gonna fuck these guys up.
Bite me. And he's like, really? He's like, you bet your sweet ass.
And then Venom like combines one of the zombies.
I forgot Venom was in there.
This joke has gone far too long, by the way.
Venom goes on a xenomorph.
No, no.
Oh, symbiote.
No, he goes on a
Symbiote
oh, shit,
xenomorph?
yeah, xenomorph,
Fuck.
Venom, fuck.
And then he spawns Carnage, like goes onto a predator, and then they fight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
And then the real Alien versus Predator starts.
And
And you got Arnold Schwarzenegger
the
with
sequel.
Sylvester Stallone that shows up, Commando and Rambo together.
Oh, we
show
send
up.
in the Expendables.
And that-
Right, because those are
God.
the only guys that can fix this.
Wait, and then you have Arnold Schwarzenegger be like, I think I've seen this somewhere before. The
Don
Predator-
Brown
Predator.
shows up in the DeLorean. He's like, "Oh, I've really fucked up time this time."
And then you got the fucking Chuck Norris comes, he snaps his fingers and everything goes.
But Chuck Norris is Thanos in this?
Oh yeah.
But he
God
kills
damn it.
everyone.
He doesn't need the
Blinks.
fucking stone.
He
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 just
is
slaps.
just his own infinity chest.
He needs to blink. That's
So
it.
we set up this 3-hour movie with
Zach, you have a great idea.
hundreds of characters, and all it is just ultimately a Chuck Norris joke
Oh,
at the
fuck.
very end.
Yeah.
Just one shitty.
The
Chuck
Infinity War of
Norris
horror movies.
In shitty.
Wait, what was this about horror movies? Venom is in here. Holy
He started
fuck.
off horror.
We started off horror, then it went.
And
the
then
other
And
way.
then you guys took it way too far.
Alright,
Oh,
Mac.
God.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Oh,
movie?
right, yeah. I should have been taking all this time to think of one,
Think about
but I
that.
didn't. How's all your sprites, by the way? I just wanna.
Brought to you by Sprite, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm glad you guys are
Okay, you ready for this?
quenching your thirst. Oh, I'm not gonna ask you to drink that Sprite.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell you to drink that Sprite.
Right.
Anyway, I've watched The Thing a lot this year because I bought it on Blu-ray.
Like just multiple times.
Well, not like in a row, but like.
Okay.
I come home and watch
Like
The Thing.
how many?
Well, I bought it this summer, like early this summer, and so I watched it when I bought it, and then I watched it again, like last week.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
And it's a very good movie.
Like the
Is
old
it
school.
Like Kurt Russell in the
Oh.
Antarcticas in Aliens.
Yeah, that movie's.
Yeah.
The movie's fun,
Yeah.
and it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also,
It's a very good movie.
I've watched all the Evil Deads countless times.
Even the
Love 'em.
Even the new one, like the one that came out.
Oh no, I'm talking about the original trilogy.
Yeah, but even. But
I haven't seen the new one though.
No, it's not bad. It's not like.
There's a TV show too I haven't watched.
Ash versus Evil Dead.
I've heard that's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
I haven't
guess
watched it.
He's retiring. The guy who plays Ash.
Bruce Campbell?
He's
Like
retiring
retiring
the
from
character.
acting?
He's retiring the character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs to be in the Spider-Man movies. Bruce Campbell.
He was the best. He was one of the best parts of that movie.
Yeah, they
I'm
need to bring
saying
him back.
I think all the old Spider-Man
He
need
was
a
in all of
cameo in the
He
new
was in all
Spider-Man.
three.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ned and Peter order pizza and Tobey Maguire's the
That's
pizza
what
delivery
everyone-
guy.
Yes.
and-
Then you get
There's
Bruce
a-
Campbell.
there's a
Then you get
pizza
Bruce
time.
Campbell in there again.
Mhm.
That's what you need.
Oh, what do you call those? What do you call those things where what's the word?
About what?
You can't ask me what the
You-
word
you
is if I don't
can't-
know
it's
what
about-
you're thinking of.
No, but like, what is it about? What is the meaning behind the word?
People are going online saying they want like 40. There's 40
Petitions. Petitions.
Position?
Petitions?
Petitions.
Petition. I can't say it.
Petition.
Yeah, I know you're
There's
talking about.
40,000 people already signed to get Tobey Maguire to be a pizza man in the next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. He stole that guy's pizza.
What?
Stole that guy's pizza.
Pizza. Let's bring back that
Pizza
guy.
time.
Yeah. And then
The New Yorkers have always been the best part of Spider-Man.
I
Yeah.
remember the first Spider-Man.
Do a
movie.
flip,
Do
Spider-Man!
you remember
Forgot about
Do
that.
you remember the first Spider-Man movie when Green Goblin's about to kill Spider-Man like on the bridge and then all the
Oh yeah, yeah.
I guarantee that would never happen today.
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of
That
us!
would never happen. The same with the train scene
Get
in
'em.
Spider-Man 2.
Yo, okay, the train. Okay.
The Train Sequence is like the
The
best
train
sequence.
Welcome to Topic Thunder, where we're talking about Spider-Man the rest of the episode.
So we've stopped talking about Halloween
Well,
and
hey,
sex
that
wafers. I
scene
think.
with Doc Ock in the
Oh,
morgue.
that's horror. That's
pretty
horror
much
inspired
horror.
right there.
Oh yeah, well that's fucking Sam Raimi's.
Yeah,
I know.
like,
That's
they-
it's
it's
so
like
good.
freaking off.
It's
It's
Sam
so
Raimi.
It's
good.
good music, okay?
I mean, I love Sam Raimi. but
I mean,
he's
it always
turning
scared me
into a
that one
horror.
shot where like he goes to see James Franco, and like you hear like the claws, and then he like looks over the balcony and there's nothing, and then
Oh,
Yeah. Or the whole like the whole duality behind like in the first Spider-Man with
you're getting too psychological for me.
With the duality of Spider-Man.
Well, that's a $5 word.
with Green Goblin, so how Norman Osborn always sees like the Green Goblins
There's
in
only-
the mirror and stuff like that.
He did like
Yeah.
2 jump scares in that movie.
Yeah, you did. With Green Goblin turning around.
Remember he's wearing.
He's wearing the
he
Jingle
sets up. No, he sets up an
Oh, yeah,
old
that's
lady
what-
scarf.
Yeah, and he turns around,
Turn around and screams.
Then he like socks him in the face.
Dude, those movies are the fucking best.
Right.
They're
I love the
so
first
goofy.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1 is my favorite Spider-Man.
Because Willem Dafoe Green Goblin is my
Do you remember-
favorite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then like, Spider-Man 2 is good. Stop it.
Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
is good.
It's good.
It sucked.
It's good. That the train scene is amazing.
That
all
train
the,
scene
all the characters, all the
It's
people
that
respect.
train scene alone is better than Homecoming.
We won't tell nobody.
Can we disagree that Spider-Man 2 is better than Homecoming?
Spider-Man 2 is better than Homecoming.
Here's my
I liked Homecoming.
We're gonna finish this up and then we're gonna go back.
Spider-Man didn't lose his powers in Spider-Man Homecoming because he was sad.
Spider-Man Homecoming is a better movie, but Spider-Man 2 is a better Spider-Man story.
Okay.
Because Spider-Man's character is built off the premise of Peter Parker is the everyday guy who gets the shit kicked out of him, but at the end of the day has to be Spider-Man. He eventually gets the shit kicked out of him so much from everything that he gives up being Spider-Man, and he almost loses so much of it, he realizes he has to be Spider-Man again. Spider-Man Homecoming, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, like,
I think Tom Holland's a really good
I think he
Peter
is,
Parker.
and I really liked watching him. But whenever he like fucked up in that movie, there never really was repercussions for it.
Besides like Iron Man coming in.
Yeah.
Besides Iron
That's
Man
what I
taking the
didn't
suit,
like.
that's like the big one. But you know, like he left Liz at the dance, which would be like a big emotional thing. Except that she just moved. Like that whole thing was like, and also there's like just parts in the series where he went and chased the vulture up, and what happened is he got parachuted down into water. Like, sure he lost the vulture, but he didn't really lose anything. And Iron Man was just like, oh, just watch out, kid. Like,
So that's because it was the first time.
yeah, I still like. I think that.
And he almost lost his best friend too because the
Well,
thing
and he's
was
dead.
a bomb.
Spider-Man.
No, he's not.
Infinity War.
Oh,
He's trapped in
yeah.
the Soul Stone.
What are we talking about? Spider-Man's not trapped in the Soul Stone.
Let's
Gamora
not
is.
talk. Okay, back to horror. Avengers 4. We can talk about that. Maybe that'll be
Spider-Man 2
another
is the better
topic.
Spider-Man story. Thumbs up.
That's it. I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so now, what's your favorite horror story or horror movie? Sorry.
Horror movie.
Where are you horror story?
I wasn't big on horror as a kid. It's only been recently that I've started trying to get myself into horror. I've watched John Carpenter's The Thing, which is really good. So that's definitely up there.
I already said that though.
I know.
So you're gonna have to choose another one. Drink your fucking Sprite and choose another movie.
Gladly. Tal and I we had to watch film for film class, and Tal and I were watching
We watched
Alien.
Yeah, we watched the Alien.
And we had a lot of fun watching that, specifically because the design. Like I don't know how this came to be, but Tal and I just started picturing the xenomorph as Imperfect Cell. So we were doing like the Imperfect Cell voice every single time it came on screen. We just had a blast.
I don't know what that is.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
who Liz knows what
If
that
you
is.
know anime, it's from Dragon Ball.
Imperfect Cell.
What's
yeah.
his voice sound like?
Hello.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I know.
I think
I know
who that
Cell.
is.
I know who Cell is.
Yeah, like you know Imperfect Cell though, right?
I don't know him.
First name shit.
Really?
Is it different from Cell?
Yeah, he has a different voice for each.
Last name shit Sherlock. First name no.
Yeah.
There you
God, Dragon Ball's the best. I love the Japanese voices of Dragon Ball characters. I know this is getting off topic, but like just the way Goku
Just change the
sounds.
name to
Goku
off-topic
sounds like an
stuff.
old
I
woman.
have to.
Which, to be fair, he is voiced by
It is
an
old
old
by
woman.
an
Yeah,
old
yeah.
man, And you got the English dub, who's just
Sean Chen was great.
just amazing.
Sean
I'm
Chen was
Goku.
great.
It's just
I'm
He's just a
insane
guy.
from Earth.
yeah.
TFS is great.
Insane. Okay.
Alien. What? Do you have anything else to say about Alien? Really?
You never watched it before, and that was the first time.
Really?
You watched it.
Yeah, it was the first time I watched Alien.
I
Really
actually-
good.
You
Really
should
good.
watch Aliens next.
You know
Yeah,
what
I've
it is?
heard. Yeah.
I didn't
big
watch
step
it for
up.
class. I watched it like a couple years
Oh,
ago,
okay.
but I haven't seen it again recently.
Yeah.
I loved it though.
Yeah,
I
it was
realized
really
that
good.
Bilbo Baggins is in that movie.
Who?
Bilbo from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Bilbo
like
Baggins
from the
is in that
original.
movie.
Who plays Bilbo?
I have no idea, but he's in that movie.
The guy that is the android is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
And then John
cool.
John Hurt's in that movie.
John Hurt
For
dies
all
in every single
of,
movie
like,
he's in
5
except for
minutes.
Harry Potter.
All
If
five
that.
movies in Harry Potter, yeah.
He's the one guy in Harry Potter, like the guy that owns
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wand store.
Yeah, he's Ollivander.
Oh, okay. I'm not really big into Harry Potter, so I don't really know a lot of the characters and stuff.
So
I mean, you could technically say.
Well, just like
I mean, you could technically say Harry Potter's like a. Well, it's
It's
not,
not a
it's not
horror movie.
It's a Halloween
Don't
movie.
say it's a horror.
It's a Halloween movie.
it's witches and all that.
That's
It's also a Christmas movie too, because every single one except for maybe the last few has Christmas in it.
What? Just because it has Christmas in it doesn't mean it's a
It's
Christmas
like
movie.
it's a yearly thing. That's why.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
No, we're not.
That's that first one was great.
We're not getting into that.
Yeah, but what is it? It's a Halloween movie.
Okay.
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So
It's
since-
both.
Yeah, that's what I would say it.
Okay, and speaking of Halloween, Halloween the movie.
It's coming out, yeah.
Are you guys ready for that?
I want to watch it, but
I'm trying to go see it tonight so then I can
Wait, is it out already?
overwork myself.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Oh,
doing
shit.
early screenings tonight.
Oh,
I shouldn't be saying dates because I have no idea when this is coming out.
Yeah.
But it's coming out on Friday, October 19th.
So tomorrow.
So tomorrow for us.
but
Yeah.
they,
It's
they have
more
like
for
But they
us.
have like the early
the
screenings.
midnight screenings.
Well, I don't know when people are watching it anyway.
Next. Anyway,
Anywho, I'm gonna try and see his Thursday screening so that I can overwork myself, make a video review, and then put it up on SSN.
okay.
See,
All
for
right,
the Friday.
sounds good.
I really want to see it, and I was down to see it tonight, but like, I'm so tired. I would just fall asleep during that movie, and I don't want to do that because I'm super into
See,
this.
I've only caught glimpses of the first Halloween, so if I go into this, I won't know exactly what's really happened.
I watched the first Halloween recently with my brother. It's good. It's like a classic good horror movie.
No, yeah.
Is this a sequel to all the other Halloween movies?
No.
No, so there has been a whole bunch of Halloween movies, and you only have to watch the first one.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
this is the true sequel.
Okay, so the second movie never happened then.
No, none of the other
None
movies happened.
more.
So basically, how
So
the
they're not
Halloween
brother and sister.
No.
Okay.
So how Halloween timeline works is they made Halloween, and they made Halloween 2, and then they made like 4 more Halloween movies.
That were
after
so shit.
that. Yeah. And then they retconned those movies to make a sequel to Halloween 2. And
Which
then
was
they
like
made,
H2O or
Yeah.
something like that, right?
because it was a 20-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And then they made 2 more movies of that, and then they retconned that, and then Rob Zombie made a sequel
Oh, yeah,
to
he
the original
did.
Halloween, and then he made 2 movies on that. And now they're retconning all of that and then doing another
Yeah,
sequel
did
to
they
the
do like a
original.
reboot or something? Like what? Like,
Yeah, they did. That's
Yeah.
what Rob Zombies were. And
I
they-
forgot that it went through so many retcons.
It did. And
Yeah.
then this is like the true sequel.
So I
now.
wonder how long it's gonna be till the next retcon.
And
I'm
Danny
waiting for-
McBride's writing it, right?
He's a part of the process.
And
of
like
creation.
John Carpenter's Danny McBride.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah,
him and the guy who did he and his partner for Eastbound and Down.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They're both his partner for Eastbound and Down is directing it.
I think Danny McBride also had something to do with Alien Covenant.
Yes, he did.
well,
I know
he's
he
a
was
huge
in it.
he's a huge horror
he-
fan.
I know
yeah.
he was in it. I don't know if he had like produced it or like wrote any.
He
I
might
didn't
he
see
might have
that.
helped write it. He
I
might have
didn't
helped
see
write it.
Covenant. Was Covenant good?
no.
No.
I didn't hear good things about it.
Prometheus is good though. A lot of people shit on Prometheus.
I'm waiting for a sequel for that. That's what I wish there was.
Well,
Prometheus?
Prometheus. Alien
It's
Covenant.
because
is the sequel.
Prometheus didn't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
well,
like
even
the
though
true
the
sequel.
Yeah.
Alien Covenant takes place after Prometheus.
Well, I know Michael Fassbender's in it, but I know like if it was like okay.
well, the one thing a lot of people shit on Prometheus for is the fact that the characters run in one direction away from the ship, and it's like I do agree that that's kind of stupid,
What are you gonna do,
but
zigzag?
people have been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Prometheus
Right.
didn't invent it. Like everyone shits on Prometheus for it, but it's like people have been doing that shit for years.
Yeah.
The movie came out in like 2010 or something.
I will admit the face hugger in that movie is terrifying. Does
Alien?
anyone remember that thing?
Alien
I haven't
or
seen it-
Prometheus?
I haven't seen it in a while ago.
Remember that like little blue thing that turned up huge in the
Oh
at the end?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That thing's creepy looking. Oh, face huggers in general. Are,
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Face huggers
face
are
huggers.
creepy.
I mean,
My
fucking-
least favorite alien.
is a face
Figure.
hugger.
Yeah, face huggers. They just
It's because they're so like insecty.
The alien
Yeah.
biology's so
well, they
weird.
grab your face and just
Yeah.
So like the queen xenomorph, right, lays an egg, and those eggs have the face huggers in it, right? And then the face huggers attach to something,
They fuck the
implant
person.
whatever the little mini xenomorph chest burster thing is. It bursts out, it runs away and screams,
Mhm.
right? And then it grows bigger and bigger into a regular xenomorph.
Yeah.
And if there's no queen, it turns into a queen and lays eggs. But if there's already a queen,
They don't.
they don't, right?
Yeah.
Did I get that correct?
Yeah, see, that's not that hard to explain.
I guess. All right.
Yeah.
I now understand alien biology.
I
Thank you
think-
for coming to my TED Talk.
Isn't there an element to the face huggers where it's like they take some attributes of the like
The person
species they
yeah.
face hug, if that makes sense?
Right, so like if a face hugger face hugged a predator.
Yeah. So like that's
Oh,
why
that'd
like,
be terrifying.
That's,
That's why
I think
the
that's why xenomorphs are so like still have like human-esque characteristics, like with like their hands and like I think
Oh, okay.
I think that's why.
Okay, yeah. That makes
But I'm
Maybe I
not
could.
sure.
Yeah.
I've seen that in other things.
I always just thought it was like the human body or whatever host body they choose is like an incubator kind of
It
thing.
just I don't
Or
know
whatever.
if what I said is true or not. I just that's what
Can we get a fact
I've
check?
seen.
Oh,
Good. No.
no. Oh, would you? Nah, I can't.
Alien's cool. Alien's cool though. Like
Aliens
Yeah.
is cool, and Alien 3 is interesting.
Alien 4 we don't talk about.
yeah, we know that. Alien 3 is interesting.
Long story
It's
short,
David
Matt,
Fincher.
do not watch
Yeah.
Alien 4.
It's a story. It's
No,
it's
not-
a story.
yeah.
Same
Okay,
guy
that
that did like
notice.
the Social Network and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
It's 7.
7.
Oh,
Is
Oh,
7
wow.
considered a horror movie?
I'd say it's a
No.
thriller.
It's a thriller.
It's
Thriller,
It's
yes.
creepy, like
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey. Ooh.
Because if it was,
But,
I'd say
well,
7
especially-
might be
yeah,
my
just-
favorite. 7's
but-
fucking terrifying. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
What's in the box?
I mean, yeah, that line is super memey, but
Yeah,
it's
no, but
an
like, but
amazing
it's
scene.
No, but
Yeah,
like, yeah,
it's-
for watching
There's
it
a
for
reason
the
why
first
it's a
time,
memeable
is like,
scene because it's
Mhm.
I really-
Which one?
memorable.
I have to watch. Isn't What about Silence of the Lambs?
That is not David Fincher.
No, but that's like. What's
Yeah,
the
it's a creepy.
That's
Yeah.
creepy. There's also Shining as well.
Yep, The Shining.
Oh, I forgot
Oh,
about The
dude,
Shining.
I'm
How could I?
scared.
Shining's
Yeah,
great.
Shining's
I
one of my
can't
favorites
get
also.
through The Shining.
Yeah?
Is it freaky? Is
It's so freaky to me. Like
You
and
have to
I-
watch it for Film Crit.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
know.
watch it.
I've watched it
Yeah.
a couple times, but it's like I mean, when I say I can't get through, I mean like it's really hard for me to watch something.
Yeah,
I've gotten used to it now. I remember the first time I watched it, I got through like 20 minutes.
There's
and turned it
pictures
off.
of me as like a 4 or 5 years old, like sitting at the TV, like scared, and I'm watching The Shining.
Those twins are, Jesus Christ.
Everything about
It's
them.
always like the bathtub lady that gets me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
The
that
beautiful looking
What was it-
lady
what
that
was
comes
the
out the
fucking
bathtub
melt?
and
Yeah.
then like fucking like.
Have you seen
and there's, like,
Ready Player
rotting-
One?
Oh, the
No, I
Shining
haven't.
scene.
The
in
Shining
that?
scene in that
Oh,
is so good.
it's a mediocre movie, but I love The Shining.
I
Yeah,
haven't
the
watched
Shining
it.
scene is
What
great.
is the Shining scene? I haven't seen it.
Don't tell me I have to watch the movie. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
it's
have to watch
best
the
if
movie.
you don't know anything.
I don't know. Ready Player One was a movie I just genuinely wasn't interested
Yeah.
in.
Is it like a very like?
So I feel bad because Spielberg is one of my favorite directors, but he's just made mediocre movies.
Actually, just count Jaws.
Yeah.
recently, like
Yeah.
Big Friendly Giant.
He made Big Friendly.
Yeah,
Giant.
Is that the one with
BFG.
the
BFG.
Vince-
I just
with,
hate the fact you call it BFG because whenever I hear BFG, I think of Doom and the
Yeah,
big
that's
fucking
what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
And then when I found out it was a giant, all I could think of was the big fucking giant. That's all I could see the title
Yeah.
as.
That's literally that's what I thought.
He's trying to tell like
BFG.
cool stories for like his kids almost. You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think
maybe.
he's. Yeah, I
His
think
kids
he's
aren't that
right.
young though.
but like I mean like you know I think it's like that like element of like
Maybe his kids' kids.
he wants to be like fantastical or like he wants
Right.
to be this cool journey. He loves the journey of a hero.
I think
Well, it's
I almost feel like
Indiana Jones sort of thing.
Indiana
Yeah,
Jones and
yeah.
Jurassic Park and Back to the Future. I know he didn't direct that, but he had a lot.
Who
of
did
hand in
direct
it.
that movie?
Robert
Robert
Zemeckis.
Zemeckis.
Okay.
Back to the Future.
Um,
But those
and
are,
like those movies almost have that kind of sense to it, that sense of like awe and
but
wow.
they're very mature with this, and they treated the subject matter very like, I mean not adult,
Kind of, like,
but like
I feel like they're like what old Spielberg movies were like perfect for adults and perfect for kids
Yeah,
in
Yeah,
different ways.
very
Like,
whimsical.
kids can watch Jurassic Park and go, "Holy shit, it's fucking dinosaurs, sick, Brontosaurus, T-Rex." Ah.
mm,
And then an adult can go, "Wow, this is a good movie."
yeah. I think a Ready Player One was just like,
Isn't like very fourth wall breaking.
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
or like
think
it like
so.
it includes a lot of the real world. Or,
Well,
like, real
like
elements
there's a
of it.
well, it's a kind of a comment on the real world in a sense, like how like he like
Also, I haven't seen it since opening day, so I'm not gonna be much help here.
Fair enough.
like
I
the-
still haven't seen it at all, so.
like I'm pretty sure he based like the main villain, and the main villain is corporation, not a real corporation in real life. It could have been Elon Musk. I'm not sure.
Fuck the fucking guest speaker yesterday. It was like Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. That was hilarious. I from what I saw about Ready Player One, it looked like it wasn't even sure who its audience was.
I was.
No, it's obvious it was like '90s kids and stuff. Like,
But like it looked like the action stuff is supposed to appeal to like younger.
Yeah.
Like the action, the fantasy is supposed to appeal to younger, but all the references are supposed to appeal to an older audience.
generation. Yeah, because Iron Giant was in there.
Yeah, and but at the same time,
And the
it's
whole
like,
like crux of the movie was like, oh, this guy loved '80s. Let's go back through like '80s pop culture to
Which
learn everything we know.
my,
need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
my brother read the books for it for Ready Player One, and he testified and said he's seen the movie and the books, and he liked the movie, but he said the book is a million times
Yeah.
better.
Well,
Books
the
are always
book.
better.
Well,
That's true.
there is a reference that they use for the movie that's actually in the book, because the book is more Japanese based than, whereas the movie's more American based, and I think that's why it's probably made for the movie's made for American audience, whereas the book was kind of made for I guess you want to say the Japanese audience, or like at least people who were into anime back then, because
He
like-
uses like a Gundam.
yeah,
doesn't
it
he?
uses a Gundam, which the reason why that's in the movie, it's a reference to the book, because in the book, I'm pretty sure it's the Gundam that's supposed to take place of the Iron Giant in the movie.
Yeah, the Iron Giant. It's a Gundam instead of the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
I mean, also just like a weird small like little detail that I thought was like cool in the book. In the book, the character Wade Watts is actually like super duper out of shape. Like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a super overweight like
But
person.
then his character, like in the VR world, is like
Yeah,
like,
and
super, like,
basically
buff
what
and
happens
shit.
is when his girlfriend breaks up with him in the VR world after they've actually met in real life,
Mhm.
then he decides like he downloads it's like a fitness lock. So he
Okay.
has to do a certain amount of fitness before he can play any games or anything, and he just gets super jacked in real world.
Oh,
Nice.
And it's like that's just like such a cool like I don't know I really like that about his character, but
Right.
that's something you can't really elaborate on. In
Right,
a
you
film.
can't. You could have like a montage, but it'd be super like cheesy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's something that they just couldn't.
Yeah,
attach.
it'd just be like, who was the actor who played Wade watching the movie. I think it
I
was.
don't know what his name is.
Cyclops.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it
he's
would just be
Cyclops.
Cyclops in a fat suit for like 2 minutes.
It looks like garbage.
Yeah.
You like fucking click when he like gets all fat.
Oh,
Adam Sandler
jeez,
doing
yeah.
that.
Oh, we can talk about Adam Sandler movies.
That was my favorite.
That's
horror
if you want to talk about
movies.
horror
That's
movie.
scary.
Okay.
Jack, there's nothing scarier than Jack and Jill.
But we still haven't heard one person's favorite horror movies.
Ah, we keep going on segues.
We
Keep-
keep yours.
Yes.
So, I don't watch horror movies. I got no.
You're the one
Get
that
the fuck out.
I don't really
Okay,
watch
tell
horror
you this,
movies
the-
either,
oh.
honestly.
No,
but-
neither
I
do
didn't
I.
watch a movie. There was a movie.
What a great group of people.
Yeah, I know. Talk about this.
Has anyone seen? Oh, I watched it a while back. Has anyone? Oh, is it Cabin in the Woods? I think it was.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
good one.
I think that's the movie.
Isn't Chris Hemsworth in that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. The scariest movie I watched was called Mommy.
Mommy or Mama?
Maybe Mama or Mommy. Either way, it's like
Mama was
these two little
weird.
girls were found in the woods.
That's
and
Mama, that was
That's
the
Mama.
guy that directed It.
Is it?
Is it?
Oh, the new one.
The new one, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that movie scared the shit out of me.
I didn't watch it because I was terrified.
I was gonna say, you actually get scared by horror movies. I love horror movies. You just don't watch them, and you don't watch them.
So basically, with for me, I just get like hella anxiety during.
Does
the
anyone-
No,
movie.
I'm the same. I'm the same
Has
way.
anyone
too.
watched? Okay, well, has
What?
anyone watched Paranormal Activity?
No, I fucking hate
No.
those.
I think it's stupid, but I don't watch it because I don't want to be scared, but also because I think it's dumb. I
Yeah.
watched Blair Witch Project at a very young
Oh.
age, and that fucked me
Yeah.
up.
No.
And I also watched Jaws.
Jaws is good. Jaws is a
That's-
classic.
Which I like,
I don't
even
know
as
if
a,
classify it as like
It
horror.
wasn't.
It
I'd
was
say it's
back
more like
in
the
but
thriller
I didn't
adventure.
want to swim ever.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
Well, for that time, you could say it's horror just because.
There's scary elements to it, but I wouldn't call it like horror.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Thriller at most, and then
Yeah.
adventure.
Have you seen the Babadook?
No,
I haven't seen the Babadook.
I heard it's good though.
Like, yeah, I like the
Don't think it, don't say it.
yeah.
The Baba.
Baba Yaga, John Wick.
Baba.
But I don't know. I've been getting more into like horror video games recently. Have you played? There's the Friday the 13th video game. That's
That
like,
game's
really
not
fun.
a horror game.
No,
That
it's
game
it's
is
fun.
so
It's
good.
fun though. It's so much fun.
It is really fun.
But
That's like what is it, like Dead by Daylight and all those?
yeah, like
movies?
you have like you
Games.
have players as survivors, and you have the one person who plays as Jason, and he has to pull all of his crazy tricks, teleportation and shit, and just
Game's
I
I
so
forgot
fun
you
with
can
someone.
fucking teleport.
yeah.
I'm waiting for another Friday the 13th movie. Like I'll let
Yeah, you
shit.
think another
I bet you fake money that I have that
They did
they're gonna like retcon one and then like
I'm waiting.
do that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, we're coming back,
If they didn't, if they got Michael.
but don't
back,
think
they
about
need to get
Jason X.
Yeah.
Jason
Hey,
X is
hey.
the best. Jason
Not
X is
Josh.
awesome.
Jason X.
Yeah. Well, they did the like the 2013.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, and people hated it because
It
they
was-
tried to explain how Jason moves around the island, the lake so
Oh,
fast.
no.
That wasn't. It was also just a bad movie.
Yeah, well, it was a bad movie, but one of the things people disliked is that they explained that he uses like this tunnel system underneath, and that's how he gets from place to place. And everyone's like, "No,
So
he's
he just-
Jason. He's just there.
He
all
just
the time."
teleports.
Yeah,
Like Jason, like what was it? He was resurrected from the lake or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's done a lot.
Yeah,
of
the
goofy
first
shit.
Friday the
Was
13th
his
movie
mother.
is not the greatest.
It was. His
It's
mother,
not
wasn't
Jason.
it?
The
Yeah.
second-
I know it's not Jason. When it gets to be Jason and like it gets it more into like that supernatural shit, that's when Friday the 13th.
How many? Right, there's. Jason Goes to Hell. There's one.
Sure.
Jason
I've
X.
only watched the first and the second one. I'll be honest.
They made 4 original.
Then they made Freddy First Jason.
They
and
did
then,
Oh God.
Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th the final chapter.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Friday the
bullshit.
13th the final chapter Part 2, which I find hilarious.
Like, okay, we're done after this. Okay, after that one.
Yeah.
No, but I legit. If they brought Michael back, they need to bring Jason back. And I would like to who's another character? I
Let's
want?
do let's do
okay.
Freddy versus
By
versus
far-
Freddy versus Jason versus Michael.
Michael will lose. He's the only human.
I wanna see this.
What do you
I
think?
wanna see it again just because it was by far my favorite. It wouldn't happen because it was one of the worst ones. But I think it's Jason Takes Manhattan. Goes to New York.
Babe Pig in the City.
That movie is so fucking funny. There's this awesome scene where a boxer tries to fight Jason, and it's actually pretty cool. The boxer lands a couple punches, but Jason just uppercuts his head clean off. The movie's the fucking best. It's so goofy. And he smashes a bunch of kids like radio.
Let's retcon everything except for Jason Takes
Takes
Manhattan.
That's
Yeah,
that's
We'll
a gem.
do Jason Takes LA.
Jason takes the big city. He starts being a movie star.
Oh.
Jason goes to Canada.
Jason Takes San
We're just
Francisco.
we're just really nice.
Venom's there.
Gotta stop this Jason, and then Jason gets the Venom symbiote.
Isn't that what basically Jason X was, in a way?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, okay, so
A sequel to Sleepless in Seattle starring Jason. Or you got Mail starring Jason. It's a rom-com with Jason.
oh, he falls in love.
When
Yeah.
Jason met Harry.
Yes.
Jason it's like that one
Would-
scene with the orgasm, but it's just Jason sitting silently at a
No.
table.
I mean, when Jason met Michael.
It's just Billy Crystal like rambling off to Jason. What do you think about this?
And everyone like looks at Jason as he's just standing there, and someone's like, "I'll have what he's having," and then just shitting.
Wait.
Is that
Does
what
Jason do
it's
the
on
orgasm? Does
No,
Jason-
he just stands there.
Was that on the
Everyone
talk
reacts.
show or whatever it was? Jason was like on a talk show or something.
Was he?
What?
I really hope
What?
so.
It was cringy. So
It probably.
Jason, we hear you have a new movie coming out.
Was he just holding the shit?
Yeah, he just stabs the
it's
host.
just like this the whole time, just staring at the post. So yeah.
And the entire time you're like, oh, that's one of our extras wearing a Jason costume. I'm not scared.
It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cuts away. Jason's gone. Guys.
So you'd be down for like a full retcon, like new Friday the 13th movie?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like reboot it.
Considering
Yeah.
that the originals weren't exactly the greatest to begin with.
I mean, our last one
They have a
was
huge
5
cult
years ago.
following now.
Oh, they do, yeah. Jason, like,
I mean, Jason Takes Manhattan is terrible, but everyone loves it.
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
because of Jason, that's why.
I mean, also because he punches the dude's head off. But
Yeah, everyone likes goofy shit. So
And then
yeah.
you got
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Freddy. Yeah,
Mhm.
So, is it Freddy Krueger? Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Pretty good, yes.
And
No,
then,
no, no.
then they did a remake too with Rorschach from Watchmen, who played him.
Yeah, Jackie Earl Haley.
Did
Right.
they? That's cool.
Didn't work out.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It was,
I mean, I just like Rorschach. I haven't seen that one.
And if we're talking about actually continuing the Conjuring universe,
ooh.
The Nun
Didn't
was not scary.
did
I
not
watched
see it.
I watched it. Nothing.
Conjuring universe is something I've never cared about.
The Conjuring,
the first-
like the Conjuring movies, I think are good.
The-
Everything else in the Conjuring
You got
universe.
Annabelle, Annabelle 2, The Nun, and they're all bad.
CU. Conjuring universe.
And they're making Annabelle 3.
Oh, you mean the MCU? No.
Are they making Annabelle 3?
Probably. The
They
last
make
one made a
Nun
fuck
too?
ton of money.
Oh, probably. Knowing them.
The only thing I find scary about those movies
Is that
is
Blumhouse?
that I don't think that's Blumhouse.
No, is it? It's
I'm
whatever
actually
James,
I'm
James
gonna look
Wan.
that up right now. 'Cause
Whatever James
Yeah,
Wan.
James Wan did The Conjuring. Too.
Speaking of
He
that,
did both.
Aquaman
He
looks
both?
sick. I don't care what anyone says. I'm excited for
You
Aquaman.
actually
It
are
looks
excited for
fucking
Aquaman.
Stupid.
Oh.
It looks stupid. I'm sorry.
Alright,
I'm excited
it's
for
fine.
it.
It's fine.
They put in a trailer that showed like an entire like 3-minute.
That's
long
true, the
fight
trailer
scene.
is, like-
Yeah, they practically showed off every
Actually,
fight scene that's gonna be in
and
the
James
movie.
Wan-
But the
Obviously,
one shot
Anthony-
school where where the
Yeah, I
robot
like the
guy
one-
like jumps out the wall and it follows him through and
Yeah,
it's like
that
all
was-
one take.
James
and it
Wan
goes-
even
It's
said
not
it doesn't even
bad.
scratch the surface. Of
Like I like the transition shot
I
from
I
appreciate
appreciate
I'm
it.
Mira
not-
being chased to Aquaman versus Blood Manta. I think that transition was really cool.
And James Wan even
I
said
did like the way Manta looked.
Yeah, Manta looks sick.
James Wan even said that trailer didn't scratch the surface of the actual movie. Like,
We'll have to see till the movie comes out.
5 minutes.
Yeah. 5 minutes, but think about what they showed though.
They showed a glimpse of every
shit.
single fight scene in the
Could
movie.
just peed on
Just
it.
glimpse them.
I know, but I mean, it's so easy for a director to say that, and then.
I was
Like,
saying,
I-
he's not gonna say, "Oh yeah, that trailer is the whole fucking movie."
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
This movie sucks. Goodbye.
I don't have high hopes for it.
I'm
but-
still, I'm looking forward to it.
What do you have
I
high
don't-
hopes for? Aquaman or Shazam?
Shazam.
Shazam more so.
Shazam looks like it's gonna be the Venom of the. Actually, no. It actually looks like it's gonna be funny, like good funny, not so bad it's funny.
I just like how what's his name, Zachary Levi?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's playing Shazam. How he was in the MCU and they had to kill him off in the first scene of Thor Ragnarok because he's doing Shazam.
Yeah.
Wait, who is he in the?
He's
was-
Fondal. He's the
The
fencing
guy with
guy.
the beard and the
Yeah,
Oh,
goatee.
really?
Yeah,
the goatee.
They killed him off,
he's
yeah.
he's
They
one of
kill-
the
he's
warriors.
like one of the
today.
first guys that is killed off
Oh, okay, that's
by
cool.
Hela.
Yeah, the first guy actually.
So back on horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone-
Shazam.
yeah.
Shazam.
Well, Shazam's being directed by a horror guy. The guy that directed Lights Out, I think.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Lights Out.
Oh,
I like the short film better than
Oh, the
the
short film's
the
terrible.
movie.
not short film.
I don't even know what this is. What's Lights Out?
Look up Lights Out short film. You'll understand.
All right, I'll look it up later.
Have you ever seen like the video, like the scene where like the girl like turns the lights off and then in the dark you see the creature and then she turns the lights on and then it's gone?
No.
Okay.
She turns it back on. Okay, well.
Who's the director? What's his name?
I don't know. It's like David Sandberg, I think.
What else?
Yeah, I think you're right. You're right. I think it is Sandberg.
What else has
Give
he
me a
done
second.
other
You
than,
boys talk while I look.
Other than the Lights Out or whatever.
Give me a second.
So has he done anything other than the Lights
I
Out?
don't think so. I don't know.
It is David Sandberg. I am the
Oh,
best.
no, it was a horror movie I really liked, but I wouldn't say it's like one of
Ooh,
my
okay.
top ones.
So he's a fairly new director. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, is he?
He's a fairly new director. The only thing he's directed previously is Lights Out and Annabelle Creation.
Okay.
But Shazam looks alright.
Shazam looks cool.
Yeah, it looks
And Lights Out was cool.
I was gonna say though,
Lights Out's really good.
Going back to horror movies, I really like the movie It Follows.
Is that the
Ooh,
one
yeah.
where, like she?
It's like you have sex with somebody and then like
You get
a
cursed or something
random
like that.
stranger follows you around.
Well, it's not a random stranger. It's like this
it
entity.
it
You
is,
have
but
It
it's
just
just
takes the form of a
Wait,
random
you have
person.
sex with someone follows you?
Yep. It's basically.
Yeah, it was like a euphemism for
STDs?
STIs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's real, but like the cinematography in it is amazing.
It's really-
It's
and that ending
really
shot?
well. Yeah.
Or she's dead? Isn't she? I think I do know. Is she
No, she
on a
doesn't
beach?
die in the end.
Who? There was someone that died on a beach.
That's the first girl like you see, and like
Oh,
she dies on the
okay.
beach and like her legs
Yeah,
cracked
yeah.
off and
Oh,
like,
okay, so I saw.
Yeah.
I think I saw.
that's like the first murder you see.
Oh, okay, I saw the beginning. I didn't see the beginning.
That's when it stops following and it gets you. It gets you. That's the sequel. It got you.
It also like it was just like it was such a cool concept. Not only like
It
the
was so
idea-
simple and like
Yeah, it
it
sounds.
was
Yeah, it sounds
terrifying.
cool. Yeah.
But like not even the idea of have sex with somebody, you get this thing. It's the fact that it takes the like form of a stranger.
Mhm. It's
So,
no
like,
one you know. Yeah.
If you're walking down the street and you just see people walking, you don't know if one of those people could be it. It's like, if you're at home and a stranger's walking through your house, you know it's it. But there's so many situations where it could have been anybody, and like that's a terrifying thing to think
Yeah.
about. It just in the concept alone, it's freaky.
Mhm.
It was a good movie though. It was.
It's on
I'd
Netflix though.
recommend it.
If you haven't watched it,
Is it?
we'll watch it.
Oh, speaking of Netflix, there's a new horror show that came out.
The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, I
I
hear
have
it's
not
The
seen
what?
it.
The Haunting of Hill House. I hear it's one of the scariest shows ever.
Have you watched it?
No, I'm planning to though.
Mm.
I
It's
hear
got
it's
an
absolutely
alliteration of the names.
Is it like the House on Haunted Hill with
It-
Vincent Price?
It sounds like a Jack Black movie, but I mean, if it's scary, then
Like-
it's scary.
Well, watch it,
I've been watching Maniac on Netflix.
Oh,
Fucking
dude, I
fantastic.
just finished episode 2 of
Yeah,
that.
I've heard it's really good.
Is
It's-
it Maniac?
Maniac.
Oh,
Jonah Hill,
dude.
Emma Stone.
Dude,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking world building and the set design is
It's so good.
good.
It's like you take San Francisco from Big Hero 6,
Yep.
mix it with like Blade Runner and like
Yep.
1980s.
And like 1990s tech and stuff.
Yeah.
IBM and shit. Oh. Okay, that's not horror though, so we can't talk
That's not
about
hard. That's all I want to say. I wanted to nut for a little bit about Maniac. Anyway, Netflix horror movies.
Has there been any like horror TV shows?
Stranger
you guys have
Things, I
watched?
guess.
Stranger
But
Things is.
that's more thriller, I guess.
Yeah.
It's still
I
horror.
never
It's
I never
technically
watched
horror.
Stranger Things actually.
It's a good show. Get on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've heard, but I just like
Yeah.
I like.
Would you guys
literally-
consider Black Mirror horror? Because it's scary.
It is scary. It is.
It's,
sca-
like,
it's
scary,
it's,
but
psych-
it-
you
it's-
can
It's
psychological
like
horror.
oh, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
Psychological horror,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Which Black Mirror,
That's-
every single new season comes out, I watch all of it completely.
Yeah,
like
that-
like in a like
yeah.
like binge it.
Like the Star
And then
Trek
my
one.
mind is fucked for like.
and then I go into an existential depression.
Yeah.
The Star Trek episode is terrifying.
That's my favorite
I love that episode.
I don't know what
It has-
talking about.
It has
Haven't
Disney.
seen Black Mirror?
No, I'm afraid to.
It has
Black Mirror.
Watch
Jesse
fucking
Plemons from
Black
Breaking Bad is the main villain. in it.
Watch White Christmas first, and if you like White Christmas,
Have you seen Breaking Bad?
then
Yeah, who
watch
was
the
it?
rest of it.
Jesse Plemons. You know the guy
Yeah,
who
true. I agree with you on that.
kidnaps
John Hamm.
Jesse at
Watch
the
Great
end.
Christmas and then watch it again because it's so good.
Oh,
Or
okay,
even
yeah,
don't
yeah.
because the
Oh,
twist
there's a villain.
But like also.
Well, he's
I've watched it
one of the
in
main.
twist.
He plays the Captain Kirk of the show of that episode, and he's really good.
Let's have our own topic.
Yeah, I
show where
know.
we
We're
talk about
just
Black
talking
Mirror.
about
This is Black Mirror.
the White Christmas episode.
Oh,
I was saying to Tyler, like you should watch White Christmas because that's like their
Honestly,
Christmas.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a full length movie.
Yeah.
And if you like,
I've seen the movie White Christmas.
No, it's not.
No,
like-
but like Black Mirror's episode,
Black
White
Mirror.
Christmas.
Yeah.
So the shows don't really, the episodes don't correlate with each other at all.
No, so like
It's all anthology.
yeah, it's all so like you can watch an episode on its own and like skip the whole season and watch one. You'd still be fine.
So yeah, watch White Christmas. I think it's second season.
Yeah.
Is it third? It's second season.
It's either its own. It's either like a season or it has its own season on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like it's its own
If
separate thing.
if that one doesn't get you hooked, then take your time with it.
That's in
But
season 2 though.
yeah, season I think
Yeah,
season,
but it doesn't
season
matter,
one's
like-
just one episode, and it's like
Is it?
Yeah,
What?
it's
No.
the pig politician one. That's the only episode in season 1.
Really?
Which that one.
Give me a second.
That's the truth. That's the beans.
Prove it.
Because season 2 only had like 2 or 3 episodes.
I know they only had like short episodes, but I swear Black Mirror in season 1 had more than just that.
No.
Yeah, okay, so season 1, the national anthem, 50 Million Merits with the guy from Get Out, and the
That's
entire
season
history of
2.
you. That's season 1. I'm looking
What?
at it
The
right
two-
now
that's the
on
two
Netflix.
episodes?
So season 1's a whole season.
No,
Season-
because I've watched both of these.
Maybe-
I guess I'm
Maybe
on
maybe
that.
the
And then
episode, maybe,
season 2,
like
season
what,
2
you watch it
of Black
online
Mirror.
or
I watched it on Netflix.
Season
That's
2 of
weird.
Black Mirror is Be Right Back, the one with Haley Atwell, who's Agent Carter.
Yes.
Season 2 is White Bear. Season 2 is the Waldo moment, and White Christmas is the last episode of season 2.
Why did I think that then?
I don't know.
Okay, so
maybe Netflix was missing those episodes.
Maybe I don't know.
No, I'm on
I don't-
Netflix right now. Check.
Oh wow,
Alright,
okay.
sure. So to clarify, season 1 is a whole season, not just one episode.
It's 3.
Yeah.
It's 3 episodes.
It's three.
It's 3 episodes, but like it's a British TV show, and so
British.
British seasons and British TV shows are like an
Sure.
hour and a bit,
How
Yeah,
long? I did just an hour long.
Yeah.
an hour and a
It's
half.
like
Usually, an hour
an hour and a half to an hour and 15.
They're like movies. They're like
Yeah,
mini
you
movies.
can like
Okay.
sit down and watch one, and then after it's done, you have to just take time to be like,
Yeah, you
oh
should
my
have.
god.
It messes with your mind. It's that
I need to
intense.
rewatch it. I think. 'cause I
But
haven't
in
watched it
in
a
like
while.
the best way.
Yeah.
Is season 4 coming out soon?
They haven't.
No,
said
no.
anything.
Isn't season 4 the one with Star Trek? Or
Yeah,
is it
season
No, that's
4
season
out.
3.
No, that's season 4.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Yeah, season
fi-
five.
Season 5 is what I meant.
what's coming
Yeah.
next. But I don't think they said anything about season 5 yet.
No, they haven't.
Which I mean, I'm guessing
might be
takes
delayed.
a long ass time
Yeah.
to record that show.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Because of all the stars they have and.
Oh yeah,
all
because they
the
get big
stuff.
stars. Yeah.
They're starting to get a lot more like American actors and stuff,
Yeah.
too, Western actors, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because I think John Hamm's kind of like them dabbling into that.
John Hamm's on the show.
Yeah.
John Hamm's
And
in White Christmas.
which that sold me on it alone. Someone's like, you have to watch the John Hamm episode. I'm like, John Hamm, hell yeah.
Yeah.
One Hamon?
Yeah, and then you watch it and you're just like, oh fuck, oh my god.
Okay.
Also watch the one
The
with
video game one's cool in
the
season
kid,
3.
Yeah.
the kid that has to rob the bank because of what he got caught with. That one
Yeah.
Yeah.
that one really fucked with me.
Because that one's like, it's not even about like future technology, it's just like phones and
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's something
laptops.
that could happen. That
Yeah.
one was scary. Like, and also just like what I don't want to spoil it because I really want you to watch it, but like what happens at like the end there with what the
Tyler,
person-
we're all just like
You
the
know-
one with
you know
like
what?
this guy, and we're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that one,
You
and
know
then he's just like,
October 31st, we're all sitting down watching Black Mirror.
October 31st, I'm gonna be getting hammered. But another day.
Those would be passed out.
I'll sit down with you on October 31st. We're like getting drunk.
And then at
watching
the
Black
end,
Mirror.
World War Z.
Don't get drunk because
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
just
gonna
gonna
fuck
mess
you
you
up
up
more.
and you're gonna be so depressed.
Yeah.
I'll just watch The Room afterwards.
Oh, The Room is.
I did
good.
not hit
That's
Room is
that's not a horror movie. That's just delightful.
Room is good eye bleach.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to watch it. Then you're like,
The
oh, I
Room.
don't care.
Room with Brie Larson is okay. It's a good movie.
It's
That's
a
a really
great
good
movie.
movie.
It's not eye bleach though because that one's pretty emotional too.
Yeah, it's a really good movie though.
And then she's like, I'm Miss Marvel.
I'm Captain now.
Oh, Captain Marvel.
I'm the
Damn
captain
it.
now.
What's
I'm
Captain
the
Marvel,
now.
Miss Marvel? She's had so many fucking names. That character.
Yeah, that
Yo,
bitch.
Captain
That
Marvel
bitch.
is like Shazam.
Yeah, true.
So,
Yeah.
but then copyright, so they changed the name to
She's like,
Shazam.
oh shit. This is a thing.
Well, his name was Captain Marvel, but he yelled Shazam to turn it. He didn't
Yeah.
yell Captain Marvel. He yelled
Oh,
Shazam.
that'd be whoop. Yeah.
So like, why don't we just call him Shazam? He's
Yeah,
like,
Shazam.
No worries. Hey, what's your name? Shazam. Oh, no, I'm a kid.
Oh,
Oh damn it.
He has to spell it out.
You might want to back up, kid.
It,
Shazam.
What's your name? Back up.
it rhymes with Kazam.
Yes.
Then Black Adam there.
And Black Adam's played by Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh God.
God damn it, Kazam.
You said great movie, fantastic
It's
film.
played by LeBron James.
Oh, Space Jam 2, there we
There
go.
we go.
We can't talk about Space Jam 2. That's not a horror movie.
It could be.
It could
It could
be the
be.
most terrifying thing you've ever seen, depending on the
Should
animation.
just do like Quiet Place, but with LeBron James and
Have
Bugs
you seen-
Bunny.
have you seen that movie?
Quiet Place? No, I still haven't.
No,
Oh, that's
that's
pretty
one movie I want to get in on just because of how
And
good
John
I heard it was.
Krasinski directed it.
Yeah,
right?
John Krasinski, yeah, and Emily Blunt, his wife, is also in it.
Yeah, and he's got like actual deaf actors or
Yeah,
actresses and stuff.
Well,
Uh,
just one.
Or-
Just one.
The main
Just
kid,
one
the
kid,
main
yeah, the
girl,
main
yeah.
kid.
Is she actually deaf in real life?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Really, she has a really good performance.
Mhm.
Well, like they all
She's
do.
really good.
Like the family just does a good job. A lot of comedic comedic actors and writers
Yeah.
make some really fucked up horror movies.
Yeah.
A lot of,
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride, John Krasinski, Jordan Peele.
and you got a lot of horror
Yeah.
movies.
Oh, I'm so
Horror
excited for
directors.
his new movie that's coming out. It's Us, I think is what it's called. He released a poster for it. a while
Yeah.
ago.
Where's it going?
It's called Us. Jordan Peele's new movie.
The tagline was like really creepy. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
It was like something along the lines of like it's like what would you do for I don't know. I don't even know, but the tagline and the imagery on it enough. was-
Yeah, I like
to
the
be like-
imagery of the poster.
to be like, oh fuck, this movie's gonna be scary. Get Out, I didn't find Get Out that scary. I found it a really good movie, but
This is just like messes with you? Is that?
yeah, it's super psychological.
Yeah.
And like it kind of plays off of the fact of like it really plays on how well do you know
Someone,
people.
yeah.
People,
So-
and like even like more specifically like how well do you know your significant other, because it's like this shit could happen.
Yeah,
it's
it-
not a date movie.
Yeah.
Don't see this with your
Yes,
significant other.
yes, isn't it supposed to be kind of like a horror version, like that she was coming to dinner or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. And it also plays off the whole like, you know, the racial idea of like a white girl bringing a black guy back to
Yeah.
her family.
Welcome to Four White Guys Talk about Get Out.
Well, like
And what they mean.
Yeah.
And
I
what
mean,
it means.
You know, like it plays off a
Yeah.
lot of stuff, but it really does play off of like, and also just not trusting people when you meet them.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone's had those interactions where it's like, you know, you meet like a distant relative or
Mhm.
somebody that someone's like, oh, you can trust them, and you're just like, I do not want to trust you at all. You're really.
You know, I would have
weird."
voted for Obama a third time if I could have.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I didn't ask about politics at all. Thanks.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. It makes you think about people in your life.
Mm.
But like, so you don't just start accusing people of being that, but you're like,
Yeah.
it
You
just
start to
kinda
notice
makes
it, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Have you guys watched a lot of movies that like maybe not necessarily like scare you that way, but make you like question?
Oh,
Oh,
Something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember what movie it was.
Well, I'm glad I posed this question.
There was dude, the ending of The Mist.
Ooh,
That-
like,
that one,
like the
like-
Netflix TV show or like the
Like
movie?
the
The
Punisher
movie.
one.
Okay.
The Punisher guy?
Yeah, the guy with the Punisher. There was the one with the
The
guy.
guy was the Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What's his name?
Thomas Jane.
Thank you.
the movie was like pretty creepy the entire time, but then like the ending where he like
He kills his.
spoiler alert, he kills everyone, and then
Yeah.
so he'll die in the
Yeah.
mist just for the army people to show up. That haunted
Yeah.
me for a bit. I was
That
like,
would be, yeah,
oh
that's
my
pretty-
god, that's fucked. But that one I got over eventually.
Right, yeah.
Like it was like, okay, well, it's a movie. I don't really care.
Taste a movie.
Black Mirror probably fucks me up more than anything.
Yeah.
'Cause it makes me actually think about
Exactly.
aspects of social media and stuff.
What about you, Matt?
Yeah.
Yes, man.
The Yes Man, yeah, that's the scariest movie I've ever seen, and it really
Make you
fucks me
think.
up generally. Black Mirror's up there, which, but I don't want to talk about it anymore.
The Bye Bye Man.
The
Oh,
Bye
God,
Bye
no.
Man, yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't watched
definitely.
that movie.
I've only seen the opening, and it fucking kills
Sucks.
me.
Is it funny?
It's funny. Basically, like the guy, like you know how like some horror movies like always start off with like one guy getting murdered by the monster to like
Yeah.
establish this guy's dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, the first like scene of the Bye Bye Man is like this guy who's like, don't think it, don't say it, don't think, and he walks into like a house with a shotgun, kills himself, I think,
Oh, he did it.
or he kills someone with a shotgun because of the Bye Bye Man. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember this scene at all. But it involves a man walking down the street with a shotgun and he does something with it.
That sounds really stupid.
That really does
It's
sound
really
stupid.
dumb.
Like if it's anything along those lines, it sounds really fucking stupid. I don't know. Anything else that really messed with me? I feel like TV shows actually can do that a lot.
The
better.
TV shows, yeah.
What besides Black Mirror?
I can't think of one.
No movies that just kind of any like movies that like maybe didn't like mess with you, but like the ending really like just disturbed you or like you didn't like you liked it, but you're like I don't like this, you know.
I can't think of one honestly.
I didn't like the ending of No Country for Old Men, but like I liked it, but it was like I really hated it because it was so fucking
true.
abrupt and it hits
Right.
you, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck? And then like
Come on!
you think about it more, and you're like, okay, it works, and I really liked it, but it was like that was one movie where as it ended, I was like, what?
Wait.
No, stop! I need resolution.
No.
All right, what about you, Matt?
Yeah, I'd probably agree with both of you. Black Mirror is definitely up there.
Fuck's sakes.
You have to watch it, dude. It's great.
Yeah. I honestly can't think of anything else.
I feel like we could if we had more time.
Yeah.
If I wasn't put on the spot, maybe I could.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
It'll like pop in my head like
Oh.
at 1 a.m. tonight, and I'll be like, Liberty.
It,
I
it
thought of
followed,
the film.
It followed kind of did that to me.
That's true.
Just
It
like
followed.
the concept of it was
Which one?
fucked with me. It follows.
Oh, okay.
I know we talked about that one a bit, but that whole idea fucked with me a bit.
Do you think do you think the Matrix kind of messes with you? Like the way you were all.
Oh, I definitely.
Definitely Matrix.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if,
you know what?
if we're
The-
talking non-horror movies, yeah, definitely Matrix.
The Thing kind of like messes with me a little bit because it's like, what if
Yeah,
you're not
exactly.
you, or like
Yeah.
A lot of movies
I-
that play off that fuck with me.
I think part of it also is like, and correct me if I'm wrong, if any of you are like big Thing fans and know more about it than I do, but like
Probably not.
probably not. But like I think part of the thing was that like it would take the form of whoever, and then like all it wanted to do was like live.
Yeah, and
Right?
free and stuff.
And
yeah.
so like it almost like gives itself its own existential dread when it's like I am the Thing. What?
I don't know if this counts as like makes you think, but do you remember the movie Life with Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, basically
Ryan
it was,
Reynolds.
like, it was like an almost like
that.
prequel to the Venom movie.
Yeah, do you remember? Did anyone see that movie?
I didn't see it.
I heard it was
know
shit.
about
No.
it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
well at the end, like, it's just the end. It's like, it kind of like makes you think like what's
I saw Ryan Reynolds' death scene. Spoilers. Sorry, my bad. I don't think people care about it. Anyway, but like his death scene's on YouTube, and it's kind of cool.
Mhm.
Whatever the creature is that they find, it like gets inside of him somehow, and like
just
does it suffocate him or just expand in his stomach and like
just I think.
and he just like
It
can't.
does something.
It does something along the lines, and like Ryan Reynolds goes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he dies.
Fuck, I can't. It might have been like a Cabin Fever movie or something like that. There was one movie.
Eli
where-
Roth's Cabin Fever.
Have you ever felt?
I don't-
I laughed so hard. It's so funny.
I don't know if it was something along the lines where at the very end they figured out like the disease and stuff, and I was like, oh okay, we helped everybody. But then like the ending is like literally the disease like falling into like a mass like fucking water supply or something. That one for me was like, oh, I didn't
There's
like
a
that.
fucking joke in Cabin Fever, like Eli Roth's Cabin Fever, where like the kids that are going to the cottage or whatever, they like go to this weird like mom and pop convenience store run by like this old creepy dude, and there's a gun hanging on the wall. Has anyone seen Cabin Fever, Eli Roth?
No.
Eli Roth. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know if I should be saying this.
Go for it.
But they ask, "What's the gun for?" And he goes, "That's for the N-word."
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "Okay."
Oh, you're
And at the end of the movie, we cut back to the convenience store, and I forget how the gun's brought back up, but a group of African American men show up, and he's like, "Oh my neighbor."
And he's like
Right?
cool with them.
And he's like cool with them, and like, "Yeah, you left this here last time," and like
Oh my
it's like a
God.
throwaway joke.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ, Eli Roth. You fucked
like,
up, dude. I love him, but
Eli,
come on.
Eli Roth, come on.
Oh fuck. Have you guys seen Dusk Till Dawn? Tarantino?
That's still done. I've been meaning to watch that.
Has anyone heard of the almost sequel to Shaun of the Dead, From Dusk Till Shaun?
Is that an actual thing?
That was an actual thing that Edgar Wright was working on. It was gonna be like almost like another universe. Like instead of zombies, it was vampires.
Oh no.
But was it gonna include the same characters?
It had the same characters. It's just like pretend like zombies never happened, and now this time it's vampires.
Well, I would have fucking loved that.
For a movie that sort of messed with your mind, do you guys ever watch Shutter Island? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that ending?
Yeah, it's super. Is that just? Wait, is that one super ambiguous or no? That one they let you know that he's the. Spoiler alert: he's the inmate the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's sort of like
But it's like it is like the whole element of psychosis and stuff of like.
There's
what's
this
been
thing
real.
on Reddit a while ago that was like, this guy would go to sleep and then wake up and there'd be sticky notes all over his desk, and he wasn't writing them. And he like threw that question out on Reddit, and like someone said, "Oh, check your carbon dioxide detector." And so he checks it, and apparently it failed, and there was a leak in his house. And he was waking up in the middle of the night, like he filmed himself. He was waking up in the middle of the night, writing all these notes, and then going back to sleep. And I just thought it's fucked that our brains can be on and us not know it.
Yeah.
And that fucks me up.
Literally,
Not
just
necessarily-
check
yeah.
your carbon dioxide thing. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy. Holy shit.
Like he was waking up and like fully conscious, like writing notes to himself.
I think I've done that. I've woken up in the middle of the night, got a glass of water, went back to bed, not knowing that I woke up, got a glass of water, went back to bed.
See, I can't like.
Check the carbon monoxide detector.
I've never done that. I sleep super light, so.
But how do you know if you've ever done it?
I guess I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't do anything that notable then when I
Yeah.
sleepwalking because I feel like I know.
You just play video games.
Yeah, probably. Like, how did I get so? How did I level
Wait,
up?
I didn't know I
I
played this level already.
Yeah. What the fuck, St. John? I was like, oh, my brother.
For horror games, you guys, what's one
Horror
that you play?
games?
Yeah. Is there that?
Resident Evil Biohazard.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
I
are
didn't
they remastering Resident Evil 2 and it looks super good?
Yes, yeah, they are.
Yes.
I didn't play Biohazard.
Biohazard's good.
I played Evil Within. I know it's not really. That is kind of a horror game, but it's also like it's not as scary.
Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played it?
Outlast.
I never played Outlast. I heard it was really good.
What do you guys think of Amnesia? You play it?
I only know
I've
about
heard
it
of
because
that
of
one.
fucking
Is
PewDiePie.
Have you guys heard of they got canceled one night? Everyone heard of PT?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard of
PT.
PT.
That was
What was it?
Kojima.
Yep. And PT Silent Hill.
Kojima had this really fucking creepy, scary game ready.
Yeah, and that was
I'm
canceled.
super excited and like I have no idea what the fuck's gonna
Death
be Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah.
Oh, that game looks well,
The one shot with like through the tubes of the uterus or whatever.
And
like,
yeah.
it
baby.
pops up,
Yeah.
It's like it goes all the way out. It's like what the fuck is happening?
yeah. This game's gonna be the most trippy.
It's gonna be a horror walking
And
sim.
weed's
It's gonna
legal
be-
now,
it's gonna be fun as
so we
fuck.
can just
Yeah.
get fucking stoned and play Death Stranding.
It's going to be super confusing, super
Oh.
weird, and super scary, and it's gonna be
I'm gonna
so
play-
much fun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna
Play the
fucking
game,
mind
not
fuck.
knowing what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't play a lot of horror. I don't even play a lot of like single player. games.
I don't play a lot of
so many-
games at all anymore because I have no time.
Yeah, we got so much shit on the go.
Yeah.
But I mean, I play a lot more like multiplayer games. Like I play like Rainbow Six. And I don't play as much Overwatch now. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish Spider-Man, but
Yeah, same with me.
I'm just
I did that.
There's so much stuff.
I'm Tyler. I have so much time on my hands.
Yeah.
About the game.
I probably get at least 6 hours of sleep.
5.
Five's not bad.
Yeah.
remember we having
Oh,
that conversation about like you were like, oh, I only had 4 hours left, and I was like, I got 6, and then someone goes like, 6 is good to you? And I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah,
at this point.
Exactly.
The only time I get a good night's sleep is when we don't have class the next day, so I get to sleep.
Even
till,
then, like I
1.
have something to work on.
Oh yeah, true.
Our
true.
assignments right now are a horror show. With all these deadlines we have.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
scary. That's the real scary.
Yeah, they don't want to know about that.
Yeah.
No.
They don't want to. They don't care about what my classes are.
Just want to talk about how
They want to talk about Halloween and spooks.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe a different term for that.
The spooks?
Yeah.
Spooks.
Oh.
The spoops.
The spoops.
The bees.
You gotta give him the spoops.
God damn it, Eli Roth. Oh fuck. I mean, I think that's kind of a word that grew out though, because people use it now just for like spookiness.
What spoopy?
No, you know, taking the Y off of.
The one that I said.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
That I didn't even realize.
Yeah, but like
I had no idea,
You didn't
honestly.
even you didn't mean it like that. I don't think that's the.
I apologize.
If you just like straight up like looked at me,
If I looked
called
at
me
s-
one
yeah.
with like vicious intent, that's different.
Alright.
But yeah, I don't know. spoopiness is where it's at. You gotta use the double P's now.
Yeah.
The double P's.
That's what skeleton.
Always use double P's.
Yeah, always. Oh.
Yeah.
But horror novels. You guys read
Horror novels?
books?
What am I,
I
dumb?
don't know.
Stephen King, anyone?
Oh yeah, Dark Tower and stuff like that. Yeah.
Tower.
Dark Tower's
I'm-
not a
I'm
horror
trying-
novel, it's a gunslinger novel.
I'm trying to finish it. I've been trying
Oh,
to finish
it,
it
yeah.
since last year.
It's a giant book.
Yeah.
Is it like how big is it?
It's like this.
I don't know the
big
page
on
count, but it's my copy's like that thick.
Jesus.
It's like I think the only bigger book that he's
The Bible.
written is
Oh.
the
I don't know
Dome
if he's
or
read it.
whatever. The Dome is huge.
Oh yeah,
It's like
Under the Dome.
1,000
isn't it?
pager or something. Jesus Christ, he can write. My brother's super into Stephen King. He's read so many of them. He just recently read The Outsider. Apparently, that was really good.
I've only ever read like Pet Cemetery.
The classic.
They're making a new movie.
They are making. Have you guys seen the trailer for Pet
I
Cemetery?
have. It looks decent.
The head turning parts were like weird, where it's like it's living like a schlocky like slasher movie with like
Yeah.
But,
Stephen King adaptations are really a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Some of them.
It
are
was
some of
really
the
good.
best.
I know he hates
and I'm
The
hoping
Shining.
we're on an upswing.
He hates
He
The
really
Shining.
hates The Shining.
He hates The Shining.
Wow.
I think Kubrick probably just took too many creative liberties with it.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah,
it's,
but The
it's-
Shining.
well, it's very
I think
different
is
from the
better
book.
than the book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hot take.
In the
Maybe it's just me like sucking Kubrick's dick, but
yeah.
Weird noises out there. I mean,
'cause I was trying to get it like quick.
Yeah,
done, you know, like-
yeah.
I'm not even the biggest Kubrick fan, honestly.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I like
Well, you
Kubrick
can
and I
read.
respect him, but you know, 2001: Space Odyssey is overrated.
It does
Isn't that
get
ending-
talked about a lot,
Isn't
Yeah,
it-
that-
but it is
yeah,
a
that-
really good movie.
Doesn't
That
it
is
ending where-
that is a movie
agree,
that
but I think
screws you up, mind
Doesn't it
fucks
become
you.
like a baby or something?
Yes.
Giant space baby.
Giant Space Baby.
That's a way of putting it.
There's also
I don't think it's bad. I think it's
there's also
overrated.
literally like a
Yeah.
Black Mirror, and that's I'm pretty sure that's where
There's
they
definitely a
get-
thing where it's like all three of us like hyped up Black Mirror to Tyler now, and then like if he hates it now, I don't blame him, because there's always like that thing where
The
it's
hype,
like,
yeah, you overhype.
oh, watch The Office, oh, watch this thing,
Hey,
watch
hey,
that
hey.
thing.
But The Office was good.
No, but I can understand it. Like if I'm
Yeah.
constantly hearing someone say watch The Office, it's not gonna
Yeah.
make me want to watch
Oh,
The
fuck,
Office.
what
or it overhypes you to the point where you expect something amazing
Exactly,
and you're kind of
exactly.
disappointed by it. Yes.
I can't even remember. I think the last movie that actually did that was Suicide Squad.
No.
I don't want to talk more about Suicide Squad, but just in that
I just
situation,
remember
had a
I remember
friend
the hype after the trailers with like
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was like
Yeah,
this
that-
was gonna be
that-
amazing.
I
that
had
really
a
got me
friend
in.
to watch it, and then I knew the reviews about it. He's like, "No, dude, don't listen to reviews. Go in and watch it yourself." He really liked it,
Mhm.
and then I got out of the movie, and I was like, "The fuck is your problem?"
And now we don't talk
Yeah.
anymore.
That movie ruins friendships.
And then the last movie that was like that, but then actually delivered, was probably Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
I talked to Colin about that movie, and he said only good things about it. So I had really high expectations going in, and it
And they
fucking
were all
exceeded-
met.
It
Yeah,
exceeded
exceeded
my
it.
expectations.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that movie's awesome.
Especially the one track shot when he jumps out the plane and everything.
Yep. Oh my god, the fucking the bathroom fight scene is
That's
so
one of-
awesome.
yes, so good.
And like even like the cinematography, like leading up to that scene, like in the club with like the mirrors and shit, it looks so good.
So good.
And just the fact that like Tom Cruise is 50 and
Yeah.
he's doing all
Yeah.
this shit. Like the whole
Tom
the
Cruise is
whole
gonna kill himself
the
on
whole
camera,
helicopter
and
scene
they're
is
gonna be like,
practical.
"Oh, we gotta put this movie out.
We got a movie to make. Come on, Tom,
Everyone's
get
lost.
us.
Well, because they always like hype up like, okay, this Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise is holding onto a plane. This Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise is
Well-
climbing the tallest building in the world.
Usually the movies that do the best is when one of the
This
one of the
Mission Impossible,
actors
Tom
dies
Cruise
during it.
broke his leg.
Now
Yeah,
he's
that's
going to
that the
die.
Now the
shot
next
is in
one,
the
it's
movie
like-
too.
This Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise literally killed himself.
Himself.
And then he wins an Oscar for it.
He
A
does.
post-mortem Oscar.
Post-mortem
yeah.
Oscar.
Did
I
he win a
swear.
post-mortem?
He did. It's like the only superhero movie that's ever won an Oscar.
Heath
Yeah.
Ledger, Heath Ledger.
Yeah, Heath Ledger. Yeah, he was the only
Okay,
one.
good. Just making sure.
I
He was-
concur.
Wasn't he like Robert Downey Jr. was nominated for Iron Man? There was
No.
It was
Nope.
Heath Ledger.
No,
I don't think Robert
Yeah,
Downey
Robert Downey
Robert
Jr.
Downey was never
nominated.
nominated.
He was nominated
The-
for something.
The only other superhero movie nominated, other than Suicide Squad, of course, for
We
actually
don't
they
talk
won that.
about that. We don't
But
talk-
Logan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
like a
they
screenwriting
got
adapted
best
screenplay.
screenplay.
It was adapted screenplay.
Best
Who did
screenplay, yeah.
Who did they give that to though? I don't remember who they gave that to that year. because Logan was the one that stuck out to me. I thought it deserved it, but it didn't.
It wasn't Lady Bird because I think Lady Bird.
No,
did
Lady
anything
Bird
and
was an
got
original
snubbed.
screenplay.
Yeah, it was. What was it? Was it fucking the Churchill movie? Would that be an adapted screenplay?
It might have been. I didn't watch Darkest Hour. I heard it was good, but I didn't watch it.
Give me a second.
I don't watch a lot of movies that the Oscars nominate me for because I don't know. I never watched.
I like watching artsy films.
Three Billboards is really good.
Lady Bird was great.
I didn't
Still
hear
haven't
about-
seen Three Billboards.
And I haven't heard
Watch
of
it, it's good.
For me, I didn't hear about these movies until the Oscars.
Into the Oscars.
Yeah.
And well, except for
But that
And then by
if
the
there-
that
if
time
there's-
happens, like they're like $30 in
Yeah.
price.
if there is a saving grace for the Oscars is that it does, I guess, introduce you to movies that you might not have watched otherwise.
That's fair. Do you know what movie was really good, but I kind of got bored of it?
But
Call Me by Your Name.
Call Me by Your Name was
Oh, yeah.
the best adapted screenplay.
Okay, but that movie was really good, but I just got bored of it at some point. I
Right.
just kind of I was just out of
it
the
just felt
movie.
too long and stuff like that.
It is a very long movie. The pacing's very slow.
Yeah, that's probably why.
But the cinematography, the coloring.
Yeah, the coloring is really good. Yeah.
It looks like really
It's fucking
good.
beautiful.
I
And
haven't seen it, though.
Timothy
Chalamet?
Chalamet.
Yeah,
He's
Shyamalan.
a
Yeah.
fantastic
He's-
actor.
yeah.
He's only like fucking
I'm excited
17.
for. I'm
And
excited
with
for
Armie
Beautiful
Hammer, I
Boy.
think
Oh
is
no,
the
he's
other
like
one?
in
Yeah.
his 20s.
Is he?
Yeah.
He looks young. He looks like a
He-
young man.
I think
he's
he-
still like our age though.
Isn't he rumored to be Harry Osborn? I know there's so many fan casts, and he's like one of the top for Harry Osborn.
Back to Spider-Man we go.
So
I wouldn't mind that. I don't think.
He's one of the fan casts for Harry Osborn.
So welcome to Off-Topic Thunder.
Yeah, we're
where
talking
we
about
just
Spider-Man.
Completely go off. topic.
Spider-Man 3 is the best. The whole Spider-Verse.
I got nothing else for. That
Yeah,
I
it's,
brought up.
I'm
I think
pretty
we
tapped
brought
out
up
of
games. We brought up
Well,
movies. we
Matt,
brought
I-
up books.
I-
looked up some horror.
I did look up a few like
Alright, yeah,
urban
we
myths
kinda,
and
like-
stuff like
Does
that.
anyone remember the show? I think it was called Urban Legends.
Yeah.
It was on like National Geographic, and like they tell you like two like made up urban
Oh,
legends
yeah.
and then one real one, and you had to had to guess which one was the real one.
Have you seen those have you seen those YouTube sightings where supposedly a witch is flying in the air or something, but they like zoom in so it's like from a distance, like 100 miles away.
What?
Everything fucking stupid. There's people on this planet that think the world is flat, so.
There's a
Actually, there are a few things we could still talk about too. Favorite candy bars?
Alright.
Alright, that's fair. Twix.
Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
Ooh, that's a
That
good
was a good one.
one.
Mars is good.
Reese's, Reese's.
Does
but
Reese's
the bar.
peanut butter
Reese's?
cups
No,
count?
I'm saying the bar.
I love the
Bar.
peanut butter
The
cups.
bar. There's a
I never
bar.
knew there was a bar.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
bar.
a giant chocolate bar with like peanut butter inside.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Reese's
I like
Pieces
the
are
OG peanut butter cups. Do those
I-
count as
yeah.
chocolate bars?
Yes.
Those
Yeah,
are
you count.
overrated.
They're so fucking good. All right.
Just go at each other.
Twix, Mars bar, that's mine.
welcome,
Yeah,
welcome
Mars
to
is
Fight
good,
Club.
Yeah.
I'll
I would
go
say cookies and cream too though. Cookies and cream is a solid one.
Any
Those are two OGs.
Anyone have any like
favorite
fun-
Halloween memories?
Oh, God.
Favorite Halloween memories. I went as Darth Vader once,
Oh, nice.
and when I took my mask off, I had a scar on my left eye, and I was Anakin. And I had a fucking I had a red lightsaber. I had like the whole speech thing.
Nice.
It was wicked. I'm pretty sure my brother went as Obi-Wan. Oh no, he went as Luke. He went as Luke Skywalker, and then his sister went as like Leia.
Nice.
It was fucking awesome. It was so rad. We were trick or treating, having a blast. I broke my helmet at some point, but who cares? That'd probably be my go-to, my fave memory from Halloween. Hopefully, I'm gonna do it again this year, being Darth Vader for the second time.
I don't necessarily have a favorite memory, but my favorite Halloween costume that I ever did was I was Two-Face.
Nice.
Oh.
But
Like
yeah,
when
like it was like a homemade costume too. Like I bought all like the face wax and like a bald cap and a wig and like I made it all myself and like got a suit from Value Village and like fucked up half of it and
When did you or like how long ago was this?
this was grade 10, so
Damn, that's respect. I respect that.
a while ago.
Grade 10, I did that. I dressed as Bill Nye the Science Guy in grade 10.
Nice.
That one was pretty dope. I wore a lab coat that said Science Rules on it,
Oh.
and I had like a bow tie and everything. It was pretty good.
Nice.
I had to literally put that though so people knew I was Bill Nye.
Science rules.
Yeah.
The science guy.
Yeah.
Bill Nye.
There's back in my hometown in Oakville, when we were kids, there was a guy who always threw this really intense haunted house. He would actually dress up as Texas Chainsaw Massacre and chase people around with chainsaws.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
a little over the line, I
Yeah,
think.
like
Are
it
those
was
killer
kind of
clown things
intense.
gonna happen again this year? Where
Oh, that was terrible. Yeah,
was that last year?
that was
where, like,
last
people
year
were going around.
when
I
it
think
came
it was
out. Yeah, it
2
was around it when
wasn't
it came
two-
out. Yeah,
I swear it was 2 years ago. Even before it, they'd done that.
it was right when it was when it was announced. I think so. It might have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was like the hype of it. It wasn't when it was released. Like
Yeah, it was
the
when
hype.
it was when it was announced. Yeah.
I like watching the killer clown pranks fail, like when the guys actually fight back
Beat
against.
the
Yeah,
shit
they
out of
shut
it.
it
Kick
down.
the shit out of a
I
clown.
hate clowns, so it's fun to do that
Just
shit.
don't be a fucking dumbass. and,
Yeah.
like, charge people in a clown costume with a chainsaw. Like, it's not a hard concept to grasp.
No, but like it was at least immersive. It was memorable to the point where it was whatever. Then there was also
terrified.
terrifying, but it was also like because you're with your friends too, so it was like
Okay, yeah, that makes. Yeah, I get
yeah,
it.
like it's almost like a memorable, fun experience.
I remember I went to Halloween Haunt once at Canada's Wonderland, and like the first like haunted house you go to is decently scary. It's all jump scares.
Yeah.
Right. But then like you go to the next one, it's the same thing. And you go to the next one, it's the same thing. And it's just like all people like running around in costumes, like trying to sneak up behind you, and that's
and you're just like,
Yeah.
like I think like I don't know, like you don't sign any waivers. Like if one guy scares me, like tries like jump up behind me, I'm
Sucking.
fucking whacking him.
fucking, yeah.
Canada's Wonderland can't sue me for shit. You scared me.
Just turn into Venom. Your Venom suit goes on. Sorry, no more Venom.
How about you, Tyler?
Favorite Halloween costume? Is it the
Favorite Halloween
gangster one?
costume?
My favorite. I went as an army soldier. So I
Alright, pretty basic. But
face
alright.
paint, like fake green
Yeah.
face paint and everything.
Oh, but he committed to it.
Oh,
I went like a World War II soldier, so I had like my dad.
Ooh.
My dad literally gave me my grandfather's rifle, and I
Huh?
thought that's a bit extreme, Dad. No,
Was
this
it
is good.
loaded?
Here, take it.
was it
No,
loaded?
it wasn't loaded. No, I was a kid too, so the thing weighed 100 pounds.
Right.
Jesus.
So it was. So I got.
It was
my-
disproportionate too.
And then I literally had a dagger that my grandfather was a war veteran, so he took a dagger off a Nazi, like there's like the symbol and everything on it. So, long story short, the guy saw the Nazi.
You had a Nazi dagger on you?
So, long story short,
So
let's just say the dad was walking his kid.
Saw the Nazi.
Saw the Nazi
dagger.
thing. My dad was walking me, so there was a bit of a.
Was it bad?
Go on.
So long story short, we basically there was a tiny bit of a 2-minute argument, 2 minutes tops. Basically, like the guy was walking. His son said his grandfather was a World War veteran, sort of thing, and it was a big argument.
Yeah.
So long story short, I basically gave the knife to my dad and said, "Here."
I don't need a Nazi knife on me. honestly.
No,
It
you
was a
definitely
depressing
don't.
night, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say you're going like Vietnam era, and I was like, that would be a dope costume, Vietnam
Yeah.
era.
Yeah.
It'd just be super fucked up during the entire night, screaming at
Yeah.
people.
So trick or treat.
You okay?
Fine.
I'm okay. Just give me the candy.
Just give me the candy on the go.
Are you a Vietnam soldier? I'm a Vietnam vet. As a costume?
okay, I got one. What was the first Halloween costume you ever wore? Like, what was the first thing
Like,
you
I
ever
can remember? The earliest I can remember is one time I went as Scorpion and my brother went as Sub-Zero. That's
That's
the earliest I
sick.
can remember, and it was
Yeah.
fucking awesome. And it's just because my dad was super into Mortal Kombat.
The first one I can remember was either I was either Superman, and like the shittiest costume. Like it was like the Brandon Routh Superman from Superman Returns because that movie just came out, and it came with like this mask.
Oh,
It was, like,
no.
plastic mask that looked like fucking Brandon Routh. It didn't even really look like Brandon Routh, but like it was like this mask and it had shitty holes in it, or it was Spider-Man. And like it was like this costume. It was like stuffed with like and like
Oh,
the
I had
Spider-Man
the
costume was
fake
jacked.
muscles.
Oh, the fake muscles.
Like Spider-Man's not even that muscly,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
this costume was.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I've had a Spider-Man day.
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man year.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people go through this.
Yeah,
Spider-Man
I
year.
went last year.
The first.
I did my own variation on the Homecoming homemade suit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope. Can I steal that from you for this year?
I wish, but I left the sweater that I used for it at home.
No.
I mean, all you need is a red hoodie.
Just go with Venom this year.
Yeah.
Go, just
any brush.
Yeah.
You could literally use. Oh, I have a parasite.
Oh, and I can do the
Dude.
Hardy voice at that time.
Dude, someone.
It's like, oh, so you're Venom? Where's your costume? Oh, sorry, I have a
Dude,
parasite.
dude, get like a motorcycle helmet. Someone actually made like a sick Venom mask with like a motorcycle helmet and everything. It looks sick.
You guys seen that
Do you
video
want to
online
know
of the?
Mrs. Chen? Sorry. Just
Sure.
go around do
Sure, yeah.
Sorry, Mrs. Chen.
I just say nothing the whole night.
Yeah.
You're just, oh, sorry, Mrs. Chen. Have you guys ever seen that video of the Demogorgon costume where like the guy? Yeah, I think it's like he's got like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
I don't know what that is.
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen Stranger
You haven't
Things?
seen
no,
the
I've seen- no,
Stranger-
no, Stranger
Okay.
Things, I haven't seen
Well,
it.
the video is like it's like a super like realistic costume. I guess the guy had like a string attached to his hand so that like he could pull it and the face would open up.
No. Okay.
That's dope.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of effort.
So,
Actually, you
a lot of effort
inspired
that I
me.
don't
I
have.
think I'm gonna try and do the homecoming suit for this Halloween. I
Yeah.
think that'd be really fun to try and do. Just do like some thrift shopping and stuff.
So the
What?
first thing you went. So okay, so you went as Scorpion for your first costume. You went as
Either Superman or Spider-Man. I can't remember.
Matt,
which one
what was
first.
your first costume?
The first one I can remember off the top of my head, I went as Obi-Wan Kenobi from Phantom Menace, and I had the blue lightsaber and everything, and I even had the braid
The little-
going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Padawan braid. I had that, and I think my friend went as Darth Maul.
Awesome.
So he actually, and he had the I had the actual Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber, and he had the Darth Maul.
The Venom
lightsaber.
The Venom lightsaber.
Oh god, my head. He had the Darth Maul lightsaber. Yeah, every so time it turns on, pussy.
Pussy.
No, he had the Darth Maul lightsaber, so we would actually have like lightsaber duels.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
I could top all your costumes.
Oh yeah.
I can't top Scorpion.
I don't think you can top
My
Spider-Man.
first costume was a Teletubby.
He wins. Fuck it, he wins.
I
Wait,
know, I
wait,
think
Tinky Winky
Scorpion-
or
I don't know, it was the red one.
you lose. Tinky Winky's best Teletubby.
Scorpion would be Teletubby.
He would.
Who we want to fight? Spider-Man,
Tinky
Superman,
Winky.
Or Teletubby.
Teletubby,
Obi-Wan.
or Obi-Wan.
I was like,
Where's Teletubby?
I was
The
like
red
5
one.
years old at the time, so.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's really
well,
awesome.
my first costume now. I don't remember it, but there's a picture of me in a pumpkin costume, and I was a pumpkin. I was a
Oh,
baby.
you lose
I
then.
was a baby.
The Scorpion wins then. I'm like a demon or whatever.
Alright. Well, I'm Superman.
No, you're not. You're a pumpkin. You're just a little pumpkin. I'll punt you.
I want to change mine back to Superman.
With the shitty mask, plastic face.
It's just single. It wasn't like smiling or anything. It was just like straight like like coin slot face. Like
That's amazing. Oh fuck.
I'll see if I can find pictures of it.
Especially was 3-punch hole gym.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who's
Just
that?
from The Office.
Oh, okay.
And he just wears or when he wears the name tag that says "Hi, my name is Dave." And his
I was
costume.
like, oh, I'm Dave.
Goes Asian gym.
Or he goes.
Switch your
That's my
personality
favorite
entirely.
prank.
That was so good, especially how.
It's like Dwight. We've been working here for.
Kudos to you for not seeing color.
I know my favorite part of that joke is the whole way he's about to call him out, and then he sees the picture with the kid. And he's like,
Yeah, he's like,
oh.
if you're Jim, then who's this?
Yeah. Oh.
And he like looks at the camera. He like looks at the camera
He
like
does
Dwight-
the
like
Jim
Jim
look at the
does.
camera
And then like
perfectly.
Dwight like turn.
Oh God. It's like, ow.
And then he does one where he's like, Jim has telekinesis. He moves
That was
the rack.
brilliant.
Let's pan with the umbrella.
One of my
Besides Asian Jim, my favorite one is like when like Jim gets like a burner phone or something like that, and like he texts Dwight like, "This is the FBI. You've been selected for a secret mission.
Yeah.
Meet him on the roof.
Meet me on the roof." Yeah.
I also really like it when Dwight gets the upper hand. I love this with the snowman.
Oh,
The snowball fight.
Just around.
Bring it back to Halloween. The Office Halloween episodes where like
Three all
they
punch
dress,
Jim?
they all like dress up as like the Joker.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't-
Creed is the best. for
Creed is
that.
the
Yeah,
Joker.
Creed dresses.
Put a smile on that face. It's like a hauntingly solid.
I like when Creed shows up with blood, like just blood's not a caution. He's like, oh, it's Halloween.
That's convenient. I like when he walks in and then he's like, "There's been a murder and you're a suspect." He's like, "All right, just let me settle in. I'll be right in." And he's just a ridiculous fucking car.
Yeah. On a horror, actually, for horror types, like for killers, Toby is the
Strangler. Fuck off.
Oh yeah.
Get over it. He's not.
Who is that?
I don't care. It doesn't matter to the show.
It's obviously Toby then. It's your answer.
It's him or Creed. That's what I'm going with.
It's neither of them. It's a serial killer, not a fucking HR rep.
No, but that's his undercover. That's what he does.
It's Jim the entire time. You ever
What if
seen
it
Jim and the
was,
Strangler in the same
Yeah.
room at the same time?
You know, I haven't.
Oh. Alright, well, I got no more topics.
All right, I got
I don't.
I got the urban myths that. I guess we can finish off the urban myths.
Let's finish up though. I'm just fucking tired.
And I
know.
just want to, like, as soon as we cut cameras,
Notice in the middle, just like all you guys fall asleep while I'm just reading this like.
You guys know about the Mothman?
So you guys don't care.
back in 1865, the rare Mothman.
Okay, what is it? Go.
All right.
What are we playing like a little game here or like what is going on?
No, well, just stories.
All right, okay.
I'm ready.
All right. This
Campfire
one's
talk.
actually. Oh damn! Should we get? Oh no, we shouldn't get some mood lighting. I was gonna say we
I'll
should
turn on the
get-
We'll either turn out the lights and
I'll change the color.
cameras won't see us at all.
Yeah.
I'll turn on the color.
No, there's a guy named Ambrose Small. He's a Canadian theater tycoon, owned theaters in Toronto, London, and Kingston, and stuff like that.
I'm
And
from London.
yeah,
I'm not from London, but I go here.
Keep going.
I'm here now.
on December 1st, 1919, he sold all his theaters. On December 2nd, so the next day, he disappears. He was last seen in Toronto. He was known for disappearing occasionally to have sexual affairs with and party with women, and even had a secret room which was partly used for private meetings with actresses and chorus girls, and also handling gambling debts.
Classic.
So a lot
The
of
Gambler starring Mark Wahlberg.
so like there was a there's the whole myth is behind like how he went missing and stuff like that, and his wife suggests that he fell into the arms of a deceitful woman that might have killed him. However, the legend suggests that his wife and her lover killed him, cremated him in the London, Ontario Grand Opera Theatre furnace.
They have a furnace in there?
Yeah, and apparently they say his ghost still haunts that place to
Gets
this
cold
day.
sometimes.
Yeah, I guess that's
There's also a book called Murder City that talks about.
That's like Kendrick Lamar's song, right?
Shut up.
Stop
Put 'em. I'll go.
It talks about London, Ontario through like the years of.
Yeah, because it used to be like the murder capital of the world,
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. Not through the 1960,
London,
1960,
Ontario. Well, that's good.
1960 through 1985. It was said to be the playground for I think around 7 or 8 serial killers.
That's nice.
Whoa.
That's always good.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore, just back then.
Let's bring them back.
I didn't know about this.
Who wants to go
Yeah.
serial killing?
I don't know.
Everyone knows the legend of Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Say Bloody Mary in the.
Don't
That's
say
not, that's not true. I tried it. It wasn't there.
Really? You tried it.
Well,
Try it.
You
Say it to
trying
the
to
camera.
kill yourself,
Say it to the camera.
Liberty?
I tried it. I tried it with friends. Tried it with friends.
Well, you're not supposed to try with
I
friends.
don't
You're
believe.
alone.
I don't
You're supposed to be
believe-
alone.
I don't believe in ghosts. I'll be honest. I don't believe in ghosts. I believe that. No, I don't even. It's. That's stupid.
Continue.
I know.
Okay, never mind.
Obviously, Slender
What
Man.
happens when we die,
The
Dennis?
Slender Man.
Fucking
yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, no.
You just died.
I know.
Yeah. Slender Man, like.
There is one that's a lot of fun. I don't believe it, but it's a lot of fun. How Paul McCartney died back in like 1956 and were replaced by an exact
I've
lookalike.
heard that one.
Or that Tupac is still alive.
It's because like
Yeah.
on the Abbey Road album cover, it's like everyone's wearing shoes except for Paul.
Because he's
Yeah.
dead. No.
Because he's dead, and like everyone's legs, like their left foot's forward, but Paul's his right foot's forward.
Yeah.
Because he's dead.
Because he's dead.
Or how like you know how people reverse like on vinyl you can reverse the music
Yeah.
and you might hear subliminal messages.
And he said,
on-
"Hi, my name is Paul McCartney. I am dead." When you play,
might as well be the case.
when you play Bohemian Rhapsody backwards, you hear Paul McCartney say, "Hey, this is Paul McCartney speaking. I'm dead."
I got Queen and the Beatles confused for one.
On the song "I'm So Tired of You," reverse the end of the song. Lennon apparently says, "Paul is dead. Miss him, miss him, miss him."
No, it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like,
It goes. Was dead.
But okay, speaking
Or
of like,
when you got translated, so it says this.
Right.
okay, speaking of like subliminal messages, I think the ones that really made it their own was Pink Floyd. In a song, like they literally did this on purpose, and it's clear it's clear as crystal. If you reverse it,
What song is it?
I can't remember the song,
Is it on
but
the wall? 'Cause it seems like something.
but if you
It's the Dark Side of
play
the
it
Moon.
back, if you play it back, it says the music is reversible, but time is not. Turn back, turn back.
Wow. Chillax there, Pink Floyd.
I'm gonna have a quick existential crisis right here. Don't mind me. Keep
Music is
talking.
reversible.
Or Yoko Ono, and if you reverse one of her songs, it says "I shot John Lennon." Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit that people think. Be like, did you hear that?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that people hear.
That reminds me of the '70s show episode. Remember when Fez's parents or something, like, they reverse, like, the recording and there's, like, devil music or something?
Well, that was the whole point about rock and roll
Oh,
being
yeah,
like
that's a
devil's
big
music
thing.
back then.
Yeah.
People are stupid.
Yeah.
And with that,
And with that, I think that's the end of it.
Whoever getting
What?
southern on
I
there.
don't
Oh,
know.
what just happened there?
welcome to Kentucky Talk.
And that'll just end that show. Oh, that's fun.
That was the scariest part of this episode. I think.
The southern
Our shitty Southern impressions.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the Hills Have Eyes.
Or the Children of the Corn.
Is Hills Have Eyes the one with the banjo? Oh no, that's Deliverance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're not gonna talk about
The
that.
Descent. I watched The Descent recently because I'm trying to watch like a horror movie every week now because I said at the beginning of October I'm going to watch a horror movie every day, and then the documentary happened,
Yeah.
and I haven't watched a horror movie in a while,
Yeah.
and so I'm trying to get back into it. So I watched The Descent yesterday.
How's that? A1? Like
10 out of 10.
spicy
Like a
pasta?
spicy empanada.
Spicy meatball? Yes.
No, it's not Patata.
What's that?
It's
Hakuna Matata, no worries. For the rest of your days.
Okay.
All right. Next
Except for the
one's
live
on
action Lion
Disney.
King.
There we go.
Actually, no. We're not gonna talk about that though, because we're gonna end the
Because it's
show.
done. It's done. On the next topic, Thunder.
I need to
Next.
fucking sleep.
Next topic, Thunder. What are we talking about?
I
Let's
don't
just
know.
start having conversations for next topic, Thunder, and then
Yeah, we're going off topic next week.
We're talking about how Mac is gay.
you can't say that, dude.
Why not? Is it not true?
I'm so proud of you.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Really? Are you
All right.
sure?
Are you sure?
All right, we have to
about that?
zoom in on
I'd
that
like
when
to-
that show sounds.
I'd like
Someone
to think so.
end the show before I say some more shit.
All right,
We're leaving.
we're done.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Good
Bye.
night, everybody.
We're leaving. We're leaving.
We're
Let's,
leaving.
let's leave. Let's go.
We're
done.
leaving.
Take your fucking sprites and leave.
We're done. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We're out. We're done.
All right.
Oh
My
my
ass
God.
We're out.
is sweaty.
Man, my back is all wet from
I'm gonna,
sweat.
I'm gonna keep that.
Lines.